Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. And what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation in the chat about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. We also have a 5-point bulletin tonight, the 5-point bulletin. We're going to be talking about, tonight, we're going to be talking about business models, business models and building good business models. That's what we'll be talking about. In the poll section, he says, we say, have you got more than £250,000 in the bank? 65% say, okay, fair enough. And, we'll be chopping it up and mixing it up and pumping it through, you know what I mean? And giving it the best we can, you know what I mean? With what we got, you know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And like I said, in the bottom right hand corner, we have a super chat button. You can spread love on the super chat side of the game. Tonight we got Hennessy. We got Hennessy for the enemies. We got Absolute Vodka. We got Jim Beam. And we're looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of ourselves every single day, non-stop pumping it through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, I see there Baron coming through. Says, I rode into Pattaya today. Wicked, man. He's in Thailand at the moment, and, his VPN is not working. But, his VPN's still not working, but, he's in Pattaya. He's doing his thing, He's pumping through in Pattaya. And what is going on? Tell us what's the score. Have you been to Pin Up? Have you been anywhere? You going somewhere? Tell us what's going down. I see you there, Flip for Profits, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I see you there, Larry the Realist coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Tan the Man is coming through. We out here on this place. I already spent the last 2 weeks have been tough. I already spent force. The last 2 weeks have been tough. Yeah, I can imagine. You know what I mean? I can imagine. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Seems like good workout. Either on it and keep it up, buddy. Yeah, man, working it out. You know what I mean? Trying to get it down, trying to get the fitness going. You know what I mean? Keeping pumping. You know what I mean? Working hard and pushing through, keeping the fitness going, and working out as strong as we can. We're getting fitter, getting more healthier, and we're working on that side of it. That's always to come. You know what I mean? Baron's in the building saying, yes, sir. He's saying that. What did he say? Okay, yes, Cabby. Is Cabby here? I haven't seen Cabby. I haven't seen Cabby for about a week or so. I understand he's in Thailand and you're in Thailand. So I get it. How long are you looking to stay, Baron? I'm not exactly sure. But I get he's in Thailand. So, I haven't seen him here. I saw Jay Smith yesterday. Yeah, Jay Smith has passed by. But as for Cabby, I haven't seen Cabby, so be up to Cabby without a doubt. So them guys are in Thailand. When that's the thing. Sometimes when you do, a lot of people are go to Thailand at the same time, and so we're still doing the nighttime stream. We're still pumping through, and we're still giving it all we can. You know what I mean? I said I couldn't make it. You couldn't make it. You couldn't make it. You couldn't meet Jay and Cabby on Saturday. Okay, you couldn't meet them. Oh. Yeah, I mean, boy, you should have told me what was going on. I mean, it would have. Yes, okay. Okay. Yes, a lot of I see there, Skipper D coming through with opening the till at the Club Fillers in. Big up for the chip-in side of the game. We out here on the chip-in side of the game, Ben Russ. For the workout. All right, big up for that, man. Coming through with the chip-in side of the game. We appreciate you, man, coming through and opening the till. You know what I mean? Opening the till. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? Okay, soccer players earning 350k per pounds a week in soccer wages. Yes, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, the soccer player earning 250, 350 pounds a week. Yeah, unbelievable. A lot of money, man. Yeah, soccer players make a lot of money. They make a lot of money, and they have to keep fit. There's Jay Smith right there. Jay Smith, good morning, mate. Good to see you today at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Jay Smith's there. Yeah, Baron was looking for you earlier. You know what I mean? Jay Smith's in the building. Jay Smith, Baron's here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, today we're talking about business models and building business models. Along the way in life, yeah, it's good to build good business models. Business models can help you along the way. If you're not a working man, doesn't mean you have to be working, but you have to be, I mean, you have to be working, but it doesn't mean it just means that you are. It just means that you are. It just means that you are working towards something. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's either you're doing business or you're doing 9 to 5 work. And 9 to 5 work is 9 to 5 work is good. And also, but you can also along the way, or you can. So some people just live off their business models and have good business models, and that's what we're going to be talking about: building good business models along the way. You know what I mean? I would say this YouTube channel is a good business model, and I couldn't make it. Apologies. I told boss the day before. Yes, Baron. I was. Yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? I got a good time. Yeah, they worked it out. You two work it out between each other. Yeah, I thought it would. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they were gonna go or not. I'm not sure what was going on. Yeah, so like I said, so building good business models along the way. It's good to build up good business models. And like for example, this YouTube channel is a good business model. And along the way I've had different good business models which work for me a lot. I would say I had a wholesale jewelry business which was a good business model, and I wasn't working at it so much. When you have a really good business model, you're not working night and day. You just basically, you could work for a few hours and then bang, at the end of the month you got yourself a nice salary, or end of the week. So it's good to build up good business models along the way and try and have well, I personally, because you see, it doesn't mean because you got a job you can't have a business model as well work for you, or a side hustle, whatever way you want to put it. You know what I mean? Thanks for my name. You never done that before, okay? Yeah, sometimes I mention names. Sometimes I skip over it. It depends how positive you are. It depends how positive what you say. If you say something positive or you keep it positive, I'll speak about it otherwise. So just ignore it. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, so building up different business models is a great way of getting a second income and a third income coming into your life. I remember having like a good 3 or 4. All you need is like all you need is like two good business models in life, and you can be really successful at life. You know what I mean? But you just got to work hard at it. You got to work hard at building up something, and then make it passive, become passive income. But you take the first beginning side of it is hard. It's just like a YouTube channel. When you first start your YouTube channel, getting that energy, getting that traction going is difficult in the beginning. But once you get that traction going, and you get the people, you get your own people what's coming down, you get your guys what's supporting you. You built up that you put all the effort in the beginning, and then it runs itself. You got your crowd will come down. You got your team of guys who's comfortable. You got your camp, and you pump it through with your camp. And it's the same with any kind of business model in this world. You just got to build it up. In the beginning, it's going to be tough. You're going to have to work 18, 19 hours a day or whatever it is. You're going to have to work, 10 hours a day, 12 hours to build it up. And once you build it up, it becomes passive. That's where it becomes passive income. Uh, you know. Mm. Okay. There you go, boss. Are you tired sometimes? So much winning, my dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm late. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like I said. Okay. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, so I was pumping it through. So like I said, so you just got to build up that passive income. Once you build it up, then that's something that you've got to carry with you along the way. And then if you build up like 2 or 3, like I'm looking to get four passive incomes along the way, 4 good business models, and we're going to talk about that today as well. You know what I mean? Pumping that treadmill through. Yeah, man. We're working out. We're working out as much as we can. We're gonna try and get some workouts going on. We're gonna be pushing through. We're gonna be getting some good exercise going on till we start losing the weight. You know what I mean? Sir, we're at the Club Fillers NQ Tube channel tonight. Who's opening the till? Who's pumping it through? Who's going through the shots? Have a good day. Okay, trading. There you go. Had a good day. Okay, commodity trading side of the game. Time to support the boss. We appreciate that, man. That is very nice for you, man. Supporting the boss at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Yeah, man. Support the boss, and let's get the party going on, man. Let's get it going on. Let's get a shot going on. Jim Beam. We're drinking Jim Beam. We have one in the hole and we have one here. You know what I mean? Big up for that. Big up for that Bandura is coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel with the shot, you know what I mean? Spreading love. One hand wash the other, two hand wash your face. Sometimes when you get money from one place, you got to spread it for another place. If you have a good day, ain't nothing wrong with sharing it. Sharing is caring, you know what I mean? So it's good for sharing some love at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Passive income. I wouldn't say Super Chats is passive income. More like AdSense, your memberships. Super Chats is, let me just get it right, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's get one in the hole for later on today. You know what I mean? One in the hole. Right, let's just clear out the pipes. Let's warm up the pipes, As we say, let's warm up the pipes, you know what I mean? Cheers, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't say Super Chats is passive income. More like AdSense. People who are members are passive income. The thing about Super Chats, you just don't know when people are going to Super Chat you. You don't know when, ideally you would like your team to come down every day and drop, a five or a tenner. But it doesn't always necessarily go like that. It depends on how the person is, depends on how their feeling is, depends on, how their pocket is, depends on where they are. So, when it comes to Super Chats, it can be, you have to turn up. You have to turn up and you have to put the work in to get the Super Chat. So it's not so much passive. But, you know what I mean? You still built it up. You still built up a formula. You built up a formula and it still could be a good egg nest. But it depends on how you're, depends how much people. Some people have a lot of people super chatting them, and all they have to do is open up their live stream, and then all of a sudden they get a lot of super chats, and that could be, they could consider that as a passive income stream coming in. You know what I mean? So, but YouTube is definitely can be passive income. Putting in the work every night. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like if you're turning up every night and people know that you're on a road turn, you've got like 40, 50 people, 50, 60 people in the chat every day. People, if you're chipping at the wall, you only can chip at the wall so much before the diamonds come out. The diamonds will come out somewhere along the line, you know what I mean? Or you'll build up a formula where people will start supporting you, but you got to put a lot of work in. So YouTube is definitely a business formula. It's definitely a good business model. YouTube is definitely a good business model without a doubt. Okay, you got to be in it to win it. Yeah, well, you got to be in it to win it, and you got to be pushing through in it every day. You got to be you guys as well coming through with the comments and pushing through. That helps as well. So you got to be in it to win it. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I mean, Jay Smith says, tenner a day is £300 a month. You can get a decent condo for that entire. That's true, though. That's true. That's true. That's true. And if you get a few guys doing that, you get 4 or 5, guys doing that who's sending you a 5 or a 10, and then you get your money on top of that. You get your bonuses, you get your big, you get your big hits as well on top of that, and then you've got a nice little package at the end of the month. But it takes people to be, I mean, it's not like some people will come down and send you a 5 every month or a day or every a 10 every day. And like I said, it's good. It's a good passive income, and I think we've built that up. I think we've built that up on my channel where the guys will come down and make it like every day they'll come down. They might not send it like a big 50s and hundreds all the time, but they'll send it passively, which is good, man. Big up Jay Smith as well, man. Big up Jay Smith. Yeah, I finished watching yesterday's live stream. I must say, 90% of your body is water. You're drinking lots of water. There you go. From the streets, I think this is the best happy to donate. Okay. From all the streams, I think this is the best. So happy to donate. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what it is. YouTube is a good business model for them. Okay. Put in there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Internet monster wants to time out for foolishness. Okay. In the past year, what was your highest and lowest earning months? How much was it? I cannot tell you that, people are because we have people out here which just got notes, sitting down notes. They're making notes like they're doing homework. You know what I mean? And they're doing homework out here on my life. And I don't want to tell them everything about my life, so I'll keep it as a mystery. Keep it a mystery. I just say that I've had a good run over the last 3 years. I had a good run. You know what I mean? And I didn't. It's been my form of income. So there you go. Big up Bimo Run coming through at the club, Phyllis. Yeah, I heard you saying yesterday that you was going to go to that festival in April. Yeah, I mean that would have been if any time I wanted to go to Thailand, that would have been the first time I wanted to go to Thailand. I would really want to go to that festival, Bimo Run. It's got a lot of people music we listen to. I listen to. If you listen to, is going to be there, and I would love to be in Thailand at that time. That would be a fantastic time. But the game is, I mean, you can go and get another credit card and go out there and go and enjoy it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a Roland Festival, I think it's called. Wonderful. I would like to have been there myself. Okay. Okay, Murphy said he's living stream. Yeah, I stream today. Yeah. He did say he makes around about 5K to 6K a month. Big up to Keys One, man. He puts in good work and he does some good work without a doubt. So Keys One deserves that. You know what I mean? Yeah, big up to Keys One. I always liked Keys One from day one when he was at. I said this guy's gonna be a big one. From when he was under 1,000 subscribers, I was promoting him on my channel. Under 1,000 subscribers, and then yeah. Look at him now. He's massive. Okay. Hi, Barry. Great poll tonight. 28% of the audiences are on it. It's only today, bro. Okay. There you go. Oh, dear. Okay. My man Nut Job coming through. Good to see you there. My man Nut Job. Good to see you, mate. Yes, sir. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. What a legend. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Right. Okay. Okay. Well, why don't you tell your earnings the rest of the YouTube? Ain't scared to tell viewers how much they earn. Yeah, I try to keep my, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, we got, I mean, I think I put enough business out there on YouTube enough as it is. Enough of my business. And the thing is, like people like me, Bimo Run, like Charlie and a few of us, we put our life out there on the, Thomas, we put our life out there on the table for people to dissect and to break down and to, some people, there's some evil, nasty people out there who go out there to try to destroy you. You know what I mean? And some people do it blatantly, put it in their community page and blatantly say, I'm out to destroy this guy. You know what I'm saying? So when people are doing things like that, you can't put everything in. You got to hold back. You got to not tell them nothing. You got to keep your mouth shut. You got people out there working night and day to destroy you. And not and blatantly saying it, like to say, it's cool to be like that. I'm cool. It's cool for me to go out and destroy someone's life. I'm trying my best to wake up in the morning to destroy the boss's life. Like it's cool. You know what I mean? So when you get to that stage, you have to hold back on things and not tell people your business because that's just the way the world is. There's good people and there's bad people out there. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Okay, there you go. Boss, do you think you put the likes of Keys One on YouTube, Matt being an influencer of this genre? No, he did. He put it in the work himself, through timing, through the C19, through being he was in Thailand in the C19 when no one else could get there, and he was pushing out videos daily, and people. You got to remember, this genre is obsessed with Pattaya, Thailand, Bangkok, wherever it is. We're obsessed with it. People are obsessed with it, so they just want to watch it. They want to watch every video. They want to watch every live stream. They want to talk about it, and he put all that effort in, and he did it himself. All I just knew that it was. See, like as a boss, you know who's going to be a star. You know who's going to be a superstar, and I knew it from get go. Sometimes you just read it, and I read it. I said, this kid here is going to be big. I mean, this guy's going to be, he's going to be something. And this when he was under 1,000 subscribers, and I put it in my community page, and I said, guys, subscribe to this guy. And it's only when he blew up, and people was like, I remember when you put it in, you was talking about Keys One for a long time, and now he's making $5,000 to $6,000 a month. So good on him, man. Doing fantastic. Doing fantastic, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Boss, don't think about losing 20 kilos in Trina. Is healthy. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? There you go. Internet wants a timeout for foolishness. Take a timeout for foolishness. I'm sure you can come up with something better than that, bro. In a room full of 50, 60 guys, I'm sure you can come up with something better than that, man. And God knows how you could be a mod on someone's channel. But here again, you know, probably you spill your nonsense where you want to spill it, but still, that's still a representation of the person's channel you're modding for. So, so if you're spilling that kind of nonsense, that's a representation of the person that you're modding for. God knows how you're a mod, but there you go. It's not my channel. You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. The Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Yes, sir. I've not slept for 2 days anytime after lunch. Oh, so you've been pumping it through, you know what I mean? You've been pumping it through and you've been doing your thing. Without a doubt, without a doubt. Yeah, so we'll be yes, sir. So we're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, Friday night. I mean Friday night. Tuesday night at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Baron's in the building. And we're just talking about life in general and talking about building up good business models, Like I said, YouTube can be tough. You can that's why you can't judge YouTube just by one day. You can't just turn on your live stream one day and say, I'm gonna it doesn't matter how much long you put it for. You've got to do it as a structured plan. It's got to be a planned thing, something that you plan out, and you plan it out, and you try to make as much revenue as you want to, as you can try to. It's got to be a structured plan. Because if you just put on your live stream, think, I'm going to make a whole bunch of money today. Unfortunately, you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. So you take your time and you have a good structured plan and work towards it. How much weight are you looking to drop, boys? Don't lose too much muscle, boss. I'm looking at 20 kilos, so I'm working towards it. So we're going to be doing our training, our working out, and we'll be doing some great things, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay, got my fix of 600 to repair the battery. Oh my gosh. There you go. Bobby Moran says, I'm in Baltimore, just got my car fixed, only £625 to repair the hybrid battery. Only. Oh my gosh, you can't make it up, man. You can't make it up, man. I'll tell you. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money, B Moran. Man, I tell you, it's a lot of money, so what are you gonna do, man? Are you gonna what is it? We're in April, March now. April, Songkran is. Are you gonna try and get back to Thailand again for next month? I've seen people do that. Come to the UK, come America for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then go straight back to Thailand. Are you gonna try and get back for the Roland Festival? You're not gonna bother it. You should have stayed there for the Roland Festival. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Roland Festival. You know what I mean? Should have stayed there. Okay. There you go. Okay. I don't know how old what's his name is, but in Thailand, you're allowed to dress any how you want to. It doesn't matter how you dress in Thailand. So, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Righty ho. Let's see. Right. What was I going to say? I was going to ask you something about the Baltimore. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So you have to put the work in. Will. Sorry, I didn't see you. That's what I was going to say. Big up Will coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Good to see you there, Will. Yeah, you're out here on these YouTube streets pumping it through. Yeah, Will popping in. Yeah, sometimes I miss some. So if I did miss some, so there you go. Yeah, you'll be waiting for soil honey first. There you go. You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. You got it. You got it. Okay, and we're pumping through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, and I'm going to go into my 5-point bulletin very soon. We're going to warm it up like that. We're still on the Jim Beam side of the game, so anybody else want to support the cause on the Jim Beam side of the game, get the chip-in side of the game going on. Let's get the Jim Beam warming up. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. You know what I mean? Okay. Boss, you look like a classic physique bodybuilder. Once you're done, yeah, I will. I mean, I used to work out. I used to do not bodybuilding, but I used to work out a lot, and I used to be really muscular when I was younger. So a lot of my body, but then I put on all this weight, which I shouldn't do. I should try and take it off as much as I can. So when I do take off the weight, I look much more chiseled and much more muscular and much more, together. So yeah, man, it's all good. There you go. So I'll be working on it. I'm working on it one stage at a time, you know what I mean? Okay. Right, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Right, yeah, okay. Right, we're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. At least you're here now, so we can get into that. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, we can get into that, and we can pump it through. Okay. Right. Yeah, we'll get into it. 62 in the chat. Let's get into what makes a great business model at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Right, tonight. See you there, Sean the Prawn. All right, there you go. Everybody's in their place. Let's get into it like this. What makes a great business model? We're going to get into that at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel is, you work at your business 3 to 4 hours a day and you make money. You see, if you're making money from a business model, you only work 3 to 4 hours a day, you got a good business model. You know what I mean? You got a good, because then you could do a 9 to 5 job and do a business model at the same time. Anything that you could do a 9 to 5 job as well, and then do a business model on top of that, do a good business. You got a good business model. You're getting two streams of income right there, and you ain't even doing much. You're only doing 3 hours a day. 3 hours is nothing. You know what I mean? You can go shopping for 2 3 hours easy. Women go shopping for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. So if it's something that you just working on your business for 2 3 hours a day, that makes you and making money, and you're making money from it. It doesn't matter if it's slow though. Slow though is better than no though. You know what I mean? And like I said, slow process is better than if you're making slow process. You're still doing better than the person who's not trying. You understand? That's the word I'm looking for. If you're making slow progress, you're still doing better than the person who's not trying. So the person who's not built up no business model, person who's not opened up a YouTube channel, person who's not doing nothing with himself, you're still doing better than them, even if you're making small money. You know what I mean? So as long as you're making money, that's what's important. So if you're making money and you're doing something for 3 to 4 hours a day, that is number 5 at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. There you go. Yes, sir. Uber Eats for 4 hours, 4 days. Yeah, I mean something like that. You could be doing Uber Eats. You could do Uber Eats. You could do delivering something else for 4 hours a day, and you're making money. You know, addition to there's people who's got 2 3 4 jobs right now, and they're making money. You know what I'm saying? So whoever makes you money, man. If whoever your hustle is, if your hustle is to deliver pizzas and deliver things and you feel good about it, do it, bro. You know what I mean? Do it. That's what makes you feel good, and work hard towards it. 4 hours a day, for 4 hours a day. Sometimes you don't have to do a traditional 9 to 5 job to make money. In this day and age, there's lots of other things you can do to make money and be successful. Right. See now. You're selling and making money while you're sleeping. Yeah, Warren Buffett said if you can't make money when you're sleeping, you'll work till you die. That's what I repeat again. Warren Buffett said, if you can't make money when you're sleeping, you will work till you die. So you got to find a way. I see there's someone in the building, coming through the building at the middle end, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So if you can't find, you try and if you're selling something that's making money while you're sleeping, it could be anything. While you're sleeping, you have got a good business model. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to find a business model which is making you money while you're sleeping. You know what I mean? If you're, a YouTube channel can do that because you can put out a video and then you could be getting recurring AdSense of what's your videos and people watching. That could be something like that. If you protect your brand. It could be something, anything. It could be selling something online. You could be selling something on eBay. It could be selling anything. What's making you money while you're sleeping? You got a good business model. It's very difficult to do that. Okay. Barry, this time next year you'll be flying business class. Yeah, if you get the chip inside of the game going, why not? Pick up Chase, baby. Warren Buffett is in a position to do that, not others. Warren, you can put yourself into the position to do that. You can put yourself in a position. It's not hard in this day and age because we have the power of the internet. So because of the power of the internet, which direct to consumer, from direct to consumer to yourself, where in the 80s, like me and Jay Smith, when the internet wasn't so powerful, 80s and early 90s, the internet wasn't so powerful, it was very difficult to get a product or anything out there to make yourself blow yourself up. It was very difficult. This day and age is not that hard. You can build a YouTube channel, you can build a website, you can build, you can build all different kind of forms. You can go on eBay, you can go on sell things on Amazon, you can sell things along the way. There's so much things you can do. You can make your own brand. You can make your own watch. You can make your own bloody, whatever it is you can make right now. Alibaba, you can make your own things, and you can work towards selling it. So your marketing plan to sell it is the hardest part. Making it is easy. I can make anything right now. I can make a J Smith watch right now if I want to, but marketing and selling it is a whole another story. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's much easier these days. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, you know what I mean? There you go. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Why you don't make this advantage do upgrades on the bike and make you lose weight? Okay, fair enough. Okay. Or should give free consultation how to make money doing deliveries. Okay. Boss, do you have something that makes you money while you're sleeping? That's a good point. I would say a YouTube channel because I make money through AdSense, and I make money through memberships. So in some kind of way, yeah, I do have a YouTube channel that makes you money while you're sleeping, because I can sleep for the rest of the week. I'm still going to get money. I'm still going to have my AdSense. I'm still going to have my my members. You know what I mean? I might not get super chats, but I'm still going to have something at the end of the month. So it might be small, but it's still something that you can do something while you're sleeping. So yeah, I have got that. I would like to build up a bit more things. What can anybody think of some ideas what you could do, or you can build up something making money while you're sleeping? Barry, delivering pizza is good. Well, you get 6 months holiday, a year in Thailand. Okay, yeah. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with look. I never knock another man's hustle. Whoever a man's hustle is. B. Moroni delivered pizzas and went to Thailand and lived there for 3 months. Because it's not about delivering the pizzas. It's about your business model, what you're doing with the money that you have, that you make. And the position that you're in at the time. You know what I mean? So if you're in a position where you don't have to pay mortgage, you don't have to pay for your children, you don't have to pay for your family, and you got a free spirit, you can make money. You can make money, and you can save your money, and you can travel to Thailand for 3 to 6 months. You know what I mean? You know, you know what I mean? There you go at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, surely steps to making money while you're awake. Surely first steps is to making money while you're awake. Well, that's what I said. But if you want a great business model, you got to find a way. Like I said, like what Warren Buffett said, if you can't find a way of making money when you're sleeping, you work till you die. So you know what I mean? Yeah, you got to find a way of making some sort of money while you're sleeping. You know what I mean? You got to find that way and keep pumping through. You know what I mean? You know. Say bye bye, Internet Monster. Bye bye. See you later, man. Have a good life, man. Have a good life. Join it. It's a good party down there. You go and you be a monster down there. You be a monster down the block party. See you later, mate. Have a good life, mate. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So like I said, so that's number 4 at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Let's go down to Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You have other people making you money. Yeah, other people are making you money. So if you make if other people are making you money, you got a good business model. If you can find a way, I see their bootleg coming through the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see their bootleg. Yeah, if you can find a way of other people making you money, you got a good business model. I'll give you an example. When I was in Thailand, I used to put 2 guys on the streets, and I used to do club promotion for different clubs. And the business model was that I put the 2 guys on the streets. They get paid a certain money, and I get paid my money. I get maybe 2 grand, sometimes 3 grand, sometimes it depends if I work there as well. But if I didn't work there, I would get 2 grand. I had many contracts for 2 grand. You know what I mean? I had many contracts for 2 grand, and all I had to do was turn up every night, pick up my £2,000, but 2,000 bucks, and I didn't have to do anything. I just had the other guys would do all the work, and I would just turn up every night. Sometimes I used to sleep all day, wake up, and then go and pick up my money. And I had a two, three people, three, four. I had about one time I had about four contracts, and I was and I was just collecting money every night, and it was good. You know what I mean? Okay, and there you go. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, good to see that bootleg coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. So if you can find a way of making money when other people are working for you, then you can have a good business model. That is difficult. It is difficult to find a business model that people are working for you, and you know what I mean. It's difficult. You have to, it's tough. I mean, if you got like a shop, like a shop, then you can do that. You know what I mean? I don't play that game, Internet Monster. I don't play that game because my band hand is strong. You can keep coming, bro. Keep coming. You keep coming, bro. Keep coming. My band hand's strong, man. You don't last one line around here, man. People try to do that. They try to come through with another account. Oh, no, man. You're out. You're out, man. See you later. Keep coming, bro. Keep going out. Free advice is invalid, but for the heed for what do you do? I mean, what you on about, bro? Talk sense. Okay. What's opening a restaurant in Pattaya is not bad, or what? What's opening if you have any questions, put it in the chat. The Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. What's opening a restaurant in Pattaya is not bad, or what? Oh, if you open up a restaurant in Pattaya, you ain't gonna make no money. You understand? And you'll be very lucky if you make money because, for one, food is so cheap everywhere in Pattaya. So you know what I mean. You open up a restaurant, how much money are you gonna sell your food for? You know what I mean? And that's why you go to some of the restaurants. You go to them restaurants, they're all empty. There ain't nothing going on down there. You see food everywhere. Food on the street. Food here. Food there. You go down the mall. You got full food for 40 baht and 30 baht and 40 baht and 50 baht. You know what I mean? With a drink. So, a good luck to you opening up a restaurant in Pattaya and trying to make it work. Like I said, if you've got your crowd, if you've got guys, like if you've got an Arab kind of crew around you and you've got Arab people and you get into an Arab section, you might be able to make it work. You know what I mean? If you're on Walking Street and you do Kingfisher makes money. There is some restaurants will make money. They're very expensive. It depends on what position you're at. It depends on where you're at. It depends on a lot of things, but in general, boy, I wish you the best of luck trying to make money from a restaurant in Pattaya. Where there's food, like I said, there's carts of food everywhere and food like crazy. You know. Okay, there you go. Okay, right there you go. Okay, yeah. At least you get a work permit. What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? At least you get a work permit. Doesn't mean you get a work permit. Doesn't mean you get a work. Doesn't mean you get automatically qualified you for a work permit. There is no business out there what qualifies you for a work permit. Most of the people don't have a work permit who owns them businesses. It's because it's in their wife's name, and they employ like 3 or 4 Thai people to work for them, and most of them don't have it. Most of them don't have one work permit. You see some of the biggest clubs and places and bars and places out there, they don't even have a work permit at all because it's very difficult to get that. You can't just get a work permit for working in because you got a restaurant. You're gonna have a work permit. They're not gonna give it to you like that. Yeah. You can't do a job what a Thai person can do. So it gets difficult. Work permits are very very hard to get. They're very hard. I know a lot of people had work permit and got work permit. I had one too. People, all them guys. See the guys who work in the bar. See them guys who work on Walking Street and they're rapping like in Candy Shop, the ones in Lucifer, and them kind of places like that. They have work permits. The boss inclines it with the salary, so your salary goes with the work permit at the same time. That's why some of them band members are so expensive they're so expensive to run. One foreign band member, you're looking at least a minimum of 100 to 150,000 baht a month for cost for the owner, and he tried to cut that down in the C19. That's why they get Filipino ones, because Filipinos are cheaper. Filipinos, you can get it much cheaper. They'll work for 12,000 baht a month, and where a foreigner, you got to pay them 70,000, and then you got to pay for their work permit too. The reason why you got to pay for their work permit because they're blatantly out on the street on the block, and everybody can see that they're working. Everybody can see that they're rapping. So if they don't have a work permit, you're gonna, Bangkok police are gonna come down and they're gonna tear you down, and they're gonna tear down your guy who's rapping on the mic, and he's gonna get you, and they're gonna sue you for all kind of money. So you have to have a work permit, and they get a work permit for that. But in general, it's very difficult to get a work permit unless you are, you have to do Thai. You're not allowed to do a job what Thais can do. Now, somebody tell me a job that Thais can't do. Maybe you might be able to get one online. In general, it's hard to get. Okay. You can open up a chicken shop. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. You could open up a chicken shop downstairs from the Flex Club, where a lot of black guys and their guys eat chicken, and you could open up a good chicken shop and make it nice, and it'll work. Yeah, without a doubt. Open up a lady bar, boys. That's your thing. It's your thing. Okay. 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 I don't think Jay Smith wants to be a YouTuber. I don't blame him if he doesn't. I don't blame him if he doesn't. I mean, if you got money, if you got money, you got money. Jay Smith's got houses. He's got money. He's got cars. He's got money in the bank. He's got a house in England. I mean, why do you want to be a YouTuber for? Are you gonna make any money? All you're gonna do is hot yourself up, and hotting yourself up, and basically you're just inviting people in your business. The next minute, all your business starts going wrong. People start dwelling in your business, and then you know, next minute you're losing shit. What's the purpose of it? And then you ain't gonna make no money on top of it to be a YouTuber. So not money if you got money already. You know what I mean? You're not gonna make. It's very difficult to get traction and make good money. So is it worth it? It's not worth it. You could do something else. You could buy a condo and rent it out. So, okay. Well, when I went to get the contracts, I told the man, look, I want my work permit, and sometimes I tell him I want my visa too. I want my visa and my work permit. I know owners paid for my work permit, my visa, and my passport. All three of them. I put it in the contract before I get there. when I'm there. Yeah, it's true. You can't get a job that Thai person can do. You're not allowed to work a job. That's the way the system is set up, so that you can't do a job that a Thai person can do. So they get you on that one. You know what I mean? They open it up. They open. Okay. Okay. That's about a week. About a week per man. Okay. Good on you. The reason why I was saying if you got 250,000, we'll talk about it later. Smith. Smith with cash, but personally would do well on YouTube. Personality would do well on YouTube. Yeah, but it's not worth the headache when you're at that kind of level of making money. It's not worth it. That's stupidity. Nobody who's got real money who's going to become a YouTuber. You know what I mean? People did it for the C19. You saw these guys coming up, and owners, club owned bar owners, and they came. I was in my position doing my thing, and they tried to basically knock me off my position and try and take over bloody the YouTube streets. I wasn't budging for nowhere. You have some guys they want to be YouTubers, but that phase kind of phased out, and now they've realized that there ain't no big cash in making in YouTube. Man. You better just sticking to doing what you're doing in Thailand. If you got money, you don't be a YouTuber, bro. That's just the basic of it. You know what I mean? You don't become a YouTuber. It's just not worth the headache or the problems or the issues or what come with it. You know what I mean? There's other things you can do with your money, and make more money. If you have a hot new product on the market, you can get a really good business model going. There's hot new products out there all the time revolving. Hot new products coming up all the time. The world is always revolving. So if you can get onto a hot new product, Alibaba or wherever it is, China, go somewhere with a hot new product was coming out now. I don't know what it could be. It could be a new Apple Watch. It could be Apple Buds. It could be something. It could be the new, glasses, Google glasses. It could be something else, but something which is a hot new product. If you got something like that, you could have a really good business model. Was flying out the door. You're selling like crazy. You know what I mean? You're getting there early. You're selling like it's going out of fashion. And find a new product. There's a lot of products out there. The times have changed now. Times are evolving now. What's new? What are the young guys like? Get with the young guys what they like. The young guys what they buy because they're the ones what buy a lot. You know what I mean? Get in with them. We'll see what product you got. Sell a product. Find a way of marketing. Don't just stick it on eBay. Trying to find another way. Advertise it. Go on the newspaper. Find a way of advertising something. So you got a whole brand. Your marketing, how you execute the product. No product is new. Every product has been done before. But how you execute that product is how advanced and how good it's going to be. So, for example, you can sell T-shirts. T-shirts have been selling for years. But how do you execute that plan and how do you market it in another way where you can sell a load of T-shirts? You know what I mean? Your execution is the key word to making your product work for you. But if you do find a hot new product what's on the market, boy, you're laughing. You're laughing. You make a lot of money. You know what I mean? The $1 million question is, what is that product? And why is that product? And people who's got it will keep it a secret. That's the thing. There's lots of secrets out there. There's lots of things what you could do. These guys was doing things right now in Vietnam, and they're doing digital nomads and things like that. They're doing things. They're selling products. They're doing work online for 2-3 hours, and they're making bags of money. Bags of money. But they don't tell you. People don't tell you. Them gurus was pretending to be one of them adverts. That's all just one big scam. A scam, but it's one big lie. You know what I mean? Anybody who knows who can make money for you or do anything, they're not going to tell you nothing. They'll keep their mouth shut. They'll say, man, they'll keep it to themselves because they know that things will run hot for a little while and then it will go cold. You know what I mean? It's the same like crypto. Crypto ran hot for a little while and then it ran cold. You know what I mean? So, they keep it to themselves, Okay. Highball and money making, massive cash. Yeah, I mean, I neutralize it as much as I can. What do you think about a midget bar? What do you think about a midget bar? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, you know, you could try it. You could try something different. A midget bar, all these elaborate kind of things you want to come up with, all kind of midgets running around in your bar, and then someone comes to your bar and all them things. You can try it. But I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. You know what I mean? Okay. You know. What about a electric pee bag for the nightclub? Yeah. Anything like that. Things like that. Things like that, like a pee bag or something, which is, something like that. I mean, if you did buy masks just before the C-19 and you bought masks, you could have sold them like it was going out of fashion on eBay and things like that and sell them all around the world. You could sell them all around if you were selling masks before the C-19 came out. Just before the C-19, people were selling thousands of them. They couldn't even find them. You couldn't even find them on eBay. You couldn't find them nowhere. People ran out of them. People were buying them like crazy. You know what I mean? And if you got in there early, you could have made some money. But it's done now. You know what I mean? It's done now. So it's done now. People don't wear no masks no more. So what I'm saying is like you got to get it with a hot product while it's hot, while it's firing, while it's running. You know. And you can invent new products if you want to. You can invent new things. You can go to Pattaya and do it. You can go to Pattaya and invent something. The one thing about Pattaya and Thailand is that they'll let you open up a place and do your thing. It doesn't mean it's going to be successful, but they'll let you do it. You could open up a midget bar. You could open up a bloody freezing cold bar, like a temperature freezing bar. Something which is your dream. Think of anything which is your dream. You could open it up in Pattaya. A pea bag shop where they have pea bags. All they sell is pea bags in the shop. You could open that in Pattaya, very easy, not even a lot of money. You know what I mean? With small amount of money. So one thing about Pattaya, it gives you that opportunity to live your dream. It gives you to live your dream. That's why a lot of people do it. But a lot of people just run towards a bar because they think, oh well, this is the easiest and most convenient way to, and it's cheap as well. But they don't understand the reason why it's so cheap and easy to do it is because everybody's doing it. The market is saturated to hell. So, you might spend 1 million or 2 million on a bar. You think, oh, no, it's only 40 grand. And me and my mate went together 20 grand each and we got a fantastic bar. But now you've got to make it work. And then it's going to hemorrhage money. So, but you got in Qatar, you can think of something and you could make it work for you. You know what I mean? You can make it work for you. You know what I mean? Cloud 99 BK is a great business. Okay. Mm. Okay. Arab belly dancing bar. Yeah. Okay. Just invested 4 million in a company that makes for coals and neutralizes carbon. Yeah, I mean these guys. When you're on top of your game, you have things. When you're on top of your game, people throw things at you. You make more money. That's why they say money makes money. So when you're on top of your game and you got money, that's when everybody wants to give you money. Everybody's like, "There's an idea," and you can make so much more money. That's why making your first million is the hardest. After that, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like numbers on the stream. It starts going up to, and there's just so much business ideas out there that you can make money from. And, not to say you can't be careful, but there's opportunities for us as well. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, there's the hot new thing what's going on in Pattaya right now is the blow bar. So everybody's got a blow bar. The blow bars that just blew up overnight. It didn't even take a month before the whole of the blow bars are everywhere. Now you open a blow bar, you're late to the game. You're late in the game, and they only opened it. I mean, they only let it legalize what? Not even a year now. It's been legalized. Not even a year, but it just went poof. Everybody and their dog just said, "Oh, I'm gonna get all my money together and throw it into this blow bar." You know what I mean? Everybody and their dog, all the criminals, everybody who could get their money together and just got blow bar straight away. You know what I mean? So it's in every nick and cranny and corner of Pattaya has been saturated to hell, especially in the tourist spots. So but it's a good dream. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay, down at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, we got some idiots. Idiots coming through at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Big up Jay Smith, the legend, you know what I'm saying? The legend, you know what I mean? We don't listen to them idiots coming through. But anyway, like I said, so big up Jay Smith. Jay Smith's the man, the legend, number one, coming true, always the best. Big up Jay Smith, always will be. Right, let's keep it coming down the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Let's keep it pumping through. And let's do what we're going to do. We keep going like this down the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Let's do it like this. Okay. The Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Let's go to number one. Your business makes more money than people working 9 to 5 job. So you got a good business model when you got it when your business makes more money than a person who's working 9 to 5. Now like I said, if you got a great like you if you got a YouTube channel and you're working really hard at it, like someone said that Keys One makes £5,000 to £6,000 a month on YouTube. He's got a business model that works, makes more money than a 9 to 5 job. That's when you know you got a good business model. You got a good business model when a person's working, when a person's when a person is working 9 to 5. You got a better business model than the person. You're making more money than the person who's working 9 to 5 job. It's very difficult. A lot of people go to work every single day. They don't make 6,000, 5,000. They've never made 5,000, 6,000 for the month in their life. You know what I'm saying? They've never made that in their life. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, so if you've got a business model that's making more than a 9 to 5 job, you got a great business model. And YouTube could be one of them. It could be, selling products. It could be, it could be anything. You might find a niche in consultations, selling consultations, and you make a whole bunch of money in consultations. You know what I mean? So, find what your niche is. Find something. Uh, you know. Mm, Failing already, the market is saturated in Pattaya. I got 5 minutes walk down the house. Yeah, it's 100% saturated to the maximum. It's been rinsed. Because what it was like when it first happened, it was like people couldn't believe that this was happening. People couldn't believe that you was allowed to do that. All the guys that was doing, all them gangsters and everybody who was in Pattaya, they couldn't believe it. So they were like getting all their money to give them. I'm getting a blow shop. I'm getting a blow shop. Everybody just got one. And all them little shops was empty in Pattaya and all them things. They all got filled up by blow shops. You know what I'm saying? So they just couldn't believe their luck. And I suppose other people who's got they're doing that. I mean, some are making money, some are making good money. I'm not sure if Josh Lala owns that one. He does. I'm not sure if he owns it or it's owned by a lady and he fronts it, but he's got something in there. Something's going on. You know what I mean? Something's going on, but like I said, them blow shops, they make money. When they first started, there was people making money. They're not cheap. They're not cheap to sell what they're selling, and they put a beautiful girl in there or a nice lady in there, and Bob's your uncle. You know what I mean? The business model is there. It's right there, and it's on and popping. It's a great business model. You know what I mean? There you go. So number one, if your business makes more money than a 9 to 5 job, that's when you know. That's when you know that you're making good money. And like I said, you just got to find what works for you, what is good for you, and how much money you can make from it. You know what I mean? Like I said, so find that one. Let me run over the 5 point bulletin again at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Jay Smith said, yeah, so Jay Smith, you are right. In front of Paddy, I've got 5 to 6 minute walk from my house. Yeah, you can't even come out your door before there's one left, right, and center. There's more of them than bars. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's more of them than bars. It's crazy. Let's go over the 5 point bullet again. Number five. The five is you got a good business model when you work at your business 3-4 hours a day and you make money. That's number five. Number four, you're selling and making money while you're sleeping. So while you're sleeping, you're making good money. You know what I mean? You're making good money. You know what I mean? You have other people who's making money for you, so other people are making you money. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. You know what I mean? You have a hot new product on the market, so if you got a good new product on the market, then you know that is making you money. Then you got a good business model. And number one, your business makes more money than a 9 to 5 job. That's the 5 point bullet tonight. Let's get into talking about everything and anything. If you have any questions about tonight's topic or the fitness challenge or anything what's going on, let's keep it pumping through and let's keep going at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, Jay Smith is in the building. Jay Smith's coming through with the 5 shots. With the shots, JB Shotsbury. Pattaya needs a roller skating ring, pick up freelancers. Yeah, I mean, like I said, ideas like that, Jay Smith, work. Ideas like that work. Ideas like that work. If you've got a business model which like was against the grain, and you can roller skating ring in the daytime, and you can bring the tourists there, you can bring the Chinese there, you can bring the Indians there. We can have a good roller skate. You can get tour guides to come there. You get tour guides coming to your roller skating ring. That place can be packed. You can sell drinks there as well. You can sell food. You can. And in the nighttime, if you do want to do nighttime, you can have a couple of freelancers hanging around. You know what I mean? This is Pattaya. You get that. So, the opportunities there, these kind of ideas. In Pattaya, you've got to think outside the box. You've got to think outside the box in order for something and try it and see if it works. You got to think of something. You know what I mean? I don't know what your idea is, but you can't. If you keep doing the same thing, what everybody's doing, insanity's doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Everybody's got a bar, everybody's selling drinks, everybody's doing that. It's very tough, you know what I mean? It's very tough. It's very tough. Money make money, without a doubt. Money makes money. Jay Smith coming through with the shots there at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We got a little bit of a drink there. We're pumping through with, and we're working towards goals. You know what I mean? Big up Jay Smith coming through, the man, the legend, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, coming through with a shot. Mm. Mm. Yeah, people do that already. Big up Jay Smith. People do that already in Pattaya. Get mail order to your room. They do that already. That's done. I think that's what Josh and Arlen does. I think I see him running around sometimes. Yeah, online. That's done already. So if you think of something which is, and when like I said, the thing about Pattaya, what Pattaya does for you, you can live your dream of what is more difficult to do in the UK or in the Western world. It's much more difficult to do it in the Western world, but you can do it in Thailand. You can live your dream. You can live your dream in Thailand. You can open up anything, and you see that the blow thing just blew up. Everybody's doing it. Everybody and their dog's doing it. And I suppose some's gonna make money, some's gonna fail. It's only the fittest of the fittest will survive. Yeah, only the fittest of the fittest will survive. Big up Jay without a doubt. And the rest will fall by the wayside, you know what I mean? The weak shall fall by the wayside. So, you suppose you gotta roll with the punches, you know what I mean? See what works for you. See what works for you. You know what I mean? It's whatever business you do, guys, is tough. YouTube is tough. YouTube, you can go through patches where you're making a bag of money and money's flowing in and people's giving you this and people's giving you that, and you can manufacture it to make it look wonderful. Sometimes I do like a thumbnail and make it look good. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna because we're tonight we're talking about business model. So like today, I just put in Crow soldiers in the thumbnail. Make it look good and, make it look good and make it look, you can make it look good. And, sometimes when you are getting pinkies, even if you are getting pinkies or you can manufacture to make yourself look like you're making money. But some YouTube does take a cut of that money. It does take 30% of that money. So it's not like a thing you could just do it for one day and that's it. It's a thing you got to build up and you got to work really, really hard at YouTube to make it successful. You got to really work hard. Okay, there you go. Barry, if you have a successful business in your own country with no help from anyone, you can easily make money in Thailand if you can be bothered. And right, the rules of the UK are completely different to Thailand. The rules are different. It's completely different rules, completely different rules, bro. So the thing is about Thailand is this: you could do in the UK. There's legislation, there's things you can do, and I know it's tough in the UK and it's tough in the Western world, but in Thailand, it is really, really tough to make a business work. Really, most of the businesses don't, and that's just breaking even or just ticking over. To be successful is I don't know. Can anybody put in the chat a business was really successful in Pattaya? Can anybody tell me a business was really successful? Maybe someone can. Okay. Why don't you do online fitness consultations? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe you're saying a ban word or your question get deleted. We have a lot of ban words, unfortunately. Can you imagine how devastating it can be if a YouTuber just deleted a successful channel for no reason or a small reason? It happens all the time. It happens all the time, Larry Realist. Happens all. It can happen to anybody. It happens all the time. All the time. All the time. And they don't have to give you an answer for it. And no matter how big you are, no matter how big, I've seen guys with over 100,000 subscribers and everything else, everything going on. Boom. So just delete your thing. But I think it used to be worse back in the day because there used to be one person, there used to be able to be one person who can press the delete button on YouTube. Now they have three people. You have to go through three people before they delete your channel. So it's more difficult now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's much more difficult unless you're doing something which is, if you put basically, SMS OTG is flying up in your channel, yeah, they'll stick a person at the controller won't wait for three people. They'll delete your channel straight. They'll delete your channel straight because that's known as an emergency situation where they have to delete your channel. They can't have that around YouTube. But in circumstances, it takes three people to make your channel to get your channel deleted. But yeah, it can get deleted easy. None of these platforms are your platforms. None of these. You got guys. People sending emails to YouTube. You got people reporting you daily. All of us, everybody who's on YouTube gets the people who sit down and take their time out and report you daily to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, but these days it's kind of a lot more things are more difficult for the trolls than what it used to be. Even when it comes to PayPal, when it comes to buy me a coffee, it comes to all these things. A lot of people have caught onto their antics. Before it just took one email to a certain place and bang, you lost your PayPal, or bang, one email you lost your YouTube. So it's easy for them. Now they've caught onto it a lot more, and they realise there is trolls out there, and there is vindictive and malicious people out there who, doing things. So they make it more and more difficult. They re-examine the situation a bit more harder to make it harder for them to just pull down your channel. Okay. Once you learn how to make money, it's like riding a bike. I agree. Yeah, I agree, but not in Pattaya though. I think Pattaya and Thailand is not built for making money. I think the system is built for you to lose, and you're going to lose every time. I don't think it's built in any way for you to win. You know what I mean? I think they structure it around you losing. They structure it where you can't own a land, you can't own this, you can't own that. It's very difficult to get a work permit. So every time they're putting obstacles away in your way so that you're gonna lose. I was reading a post the other day on Pattaya in Facebook page called Pattaya Thailand. It's a big page. It's got like thousands of people. I think about like 50,000 people, something like that. And someone put on the page, look, I am with my girlfriend and we're not getting along. And I actually bought her a house. I bought her a house, and we bought her a house and gave her some money to fix the house up. It's really nice, and I'm thinking about leaving. What is my chances of getting half of the house? And you should have seen the whole page. You should have read the whole page. You know what I'm saying? You should have read the whole page. And the guys was like, "Oh, mate, forget it, mate. You lost your money." Someone was saying, "Get a lawyer." Someone was saying, "Don't even bother get a lawyer. You lost it, mate. Cut your losses and run." You know what I mean? Uh, you know, because it's all in her name. You say no, it's in her name. It's all in her name. Because if you know anything about Thailand, you can't put a house in your name. You can't put businesses in your name. It gets complicated. And some people just you should have just read the comment section, one after the other, the other said the same thing. You were stupid enough to put it in her name. You were stupid enough to lose it, mate. You know what I mean? You lost it, mate. You lost that money. You ain't gonna get that back. You know what I mean? So the system is built for you to lose. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Um, I don't believe that. I don't know. It doesn't mean because it looks like it's. It doesn't mean because it looks like it's making money. It's making money, bro. It doesn't make looks something just look like they're making money, bro. You know what I mean? I don't believe that. I think you're 100% wrong with that, Jay Smith. If you look deep down into their books, you would say you might look like on the outskirts of people making money, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're making money. They've got overheads like a mother in them places. You know what I mean? And the system is kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. It's not. If you look at it, most of them are not making money. I don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Uh, okay. Well, so if you were offered a managing job in Pattaya Gentlemen's Club, would you consider it? No, not at this stage. Not at this stage. Uh, it don't make no sense, does it? Okay, you get a managing job. I'll tell you why. You get a managing job. He pays the most he's going to pay you is what, 60,000 a month, 70,000 if you're lucky. Right. So you got to eat out of that. You got to live out of that. Um, and then you got to get a girl out of that, and you got to live your life out of that. So basically, you're living on basically like 1,000 or nearly 1,500 pounds for the rest of your life. It's not a lot of money, bro. You're not making. You're sitting there working your ass off, making someone else rich. That's all you're doing, bro. You're not making yourself rich. You're never gonna get a property from it. You know what I mean? You're never gonna get nothing from it. You're only gonna get a girl, which you're gonna be spending sponsoring a girl from Thailand. I mean, so where's the money? Where's the money in it? Where's the money in managing? There's no money in it. There's nothing. There's nothing in it. All you're doing is you're just wasting your energy. For me, it's just like going 10 steps back down the road, wasting my energy. I ain't no boss. I'm a boss, man. I own clubs. So I'm going to start managing a club for £1,500 a month. What's your life doing? What are you doing with your life? What you doing? It sounds like a lot of money. 60,000. You get a girl, she wants 20,000 out of it. You're barely eating. You're barely this. You're barely that. You know what I mean? You got to pay for your room. That's another 10, 15,000. You know what I mean? You're barely eating off. You barely got £1,000 a day. You're living off for the rest of your life. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? If you're 21, 22, yeah. If you're 25, you're in your 20s, yeah, that's cool. But if you're in your 50s, you're like me, keep your job, mate. Stay in the UK. Big up for that question, though. Okay. Boss, you had it. No, I found a loophole. I found a loophole. I found a loophole how to make money. That's what I did. And it wasn't, I found a loophole. That's what it was. There was just a little bit of a loophole what was there, and sometimes you can find a loophole. You know what I mean? There is different loopholes down in Pattaya now. You can make some money. But I didn't make no big money. I was successful at my business I was doing, but I didn't make big money. I didn't make life changing money. I didn't make me a million. I was never going to make me a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Even if I was there to today, you know what I mean? It's never going to make you a millionaire. You know what I mean? It's just, well, at my peak of what I was doing, you know, I was making good money. Yeah, I was making some good money, but still, what's good money in Thailand? Or £200 a day? I mean, at the peak of what I was making, and that's still considered good money. You know what I mean? Come on. It's not no, it's not no real money. It's bot. You know what I mean? It's just bot. You're just making bot. You're just making bot. What was the loophole? Let's. The loophole was that I found the angle where people needed. I found the supply and demand. I found an angle what people needed, and people needed. I knew that people was doing it wrong by filling up nightclubs, and the clubs was failing. And I said, "Boy, you guys are doing it wrong. You need a foreigner outside your club to talk to foreigners." So that's a loophole there. I said, rah. And that's something that people didn't really know about. Like, I didn't know you have foreigners to talk to foreigners. I thought, well, if I put some sexy ladies outside, say welcome, welcome with a badge, oh yeah, the guys will come in because they'll see the sexy girls and come in. I didn't think they would want to see a big ugly black guy with sunglasses on, was pulling in bloody 100 people in their club. They're like, God damn, look at you, big ugly black guy with sunglasses pulling in 100, and we're packed tonight. You know what I'm saying? The other day, we've been empty for the whole year. It was 6 months. And then this big ugly black guy comes along, pulls in 100 people, foreigners, white guys, black guys, all kind of different guys they're friendly with. And he makes a whole bunch of money. And I'm like, oh, damn, this is a loophole. So that was a loophole that I found what was there. It's very difficult to find them loopholes. You know what I'm saying? You know, there you go. Okay. There you go. Flower pot. Yeah, I mean, Jay Smith, listen, man. Man, Jay Smith, mate. Let me just be real with you, bro. Let me just be real with you, Jay Smith. Look, man to man. Let me be real with you, man. Pattaya is the bloody laundry of the world, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Pattaya is the laundry of the world. Get used to it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just get used to it, brother. Let's just be real with each other. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people ain't making no damn money. You understand? It's just the laundry of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get used to that. And I don't usually say that, but boy, you're gonna have to get used to it, man. Because it just doesn't add up. It's too much expenses. If you had to go to sexy bar or standing outside a club and taking, okay, but if you and sexy girl are standing outside a club, I'm taking the girl. Sorry, exactly, and that's the truth, and that is where the loophole came in, and that is where a lot of owners and a lot of bosses, a lot of managers couldn't get their head around, and that's where in life sometimes you find that loophole where you're like, God damn, there's a loophole right there. There's a loophole right there, and you jump in it and you neutralize as much as you can, like what I done. Neutralize as much as you can, because I realized that people in people's brain, and that goes for not just you, that goes for everybody who's thinking common sense. Anybody who's thinking common sense will say, "Come on, Barry, man, you're in bloody Pattaya." You know what I mean? People come to see sexy ladies. If it's between looking at you at sexy lady and looking at your black ugly ass, sorry, your ugly ass, I should say. Let me just say, I'm picking the girl all day long, and I'm going to go in because of the girl. But unfortunately, it does not work like that. And I'll break it down to you. I'll break it down to you. I'll break it down to you like this. Listen, when you're walking down Pattaya Walking Street, you've got 101 girls screaming at you, and they cannot talk English. This is the key word. They cannot talk English fluently enough for you to hold a great conversation to get you inside that nightclub. This is ingenious things I'm telling you guys now. You need to learn. This is ingenious secrets. What you need to learn. They haven't got the capacity to hold a great enough conversation to get the guys inside the club. They've only got a vocabulary of two things: welcome, you come buy me a drink, have a drink. They only got vocabulary very small. Now, you walk down Walker Street and you walk right past them girls because they're trying to sell. They're trying to sell a product that I mean. They're all saying the same thing. Now, this is where I come in, and this is where the loophole is. You come past Barry the boss, and he says, "Hi, how you doing, man? Where you from? Oh, you're from England. Oh, I'm from England too. Which part of England you from? Oh, I'm from Tottenham. Oh, where you from? I'm from North London. I'm from South London. Oh, you're from South London. Oh, great, man. Oh, wicked, man. Oh, you're from I'm from Knightsbridge. You know what I mean? Oh, it's a Knightsbridge. Oh, it's a nice posh place in Knightsbridge. Oh, it's cool. What do you do, man? What you doing? What you live do for a living? Oh, I'm an interior designer. Oh yeah, great, man. It's all good. I'm just out here doing the promotion and you promote. Yeah, man, that's good. Right, you've struck up a conversation. You struck up a thing which the Thai girl was holding up a banner cannot talk about. They don't have that kind of gift. They don't have that gift to that. They don't have that kind of conversation. Now, 9 times out of 10, or even 8 or 9 times out of 10, if you break down that conversation and then you get it fluent enough and you say to the guy, look, help us out, come and have a drink. He's going to say, yeah, why not? This guy's cool. You know what I mean? He's cool. Yeah, let's go and have a drink. And they'll come in and have a drink. You know what I mean? That's the loophole. That's the loophole right there. You see, that's the loophole. Because people are thinking one way where it's not that way. So I neutralized that loophole and said to the people in Pattaya, look, you're doing it all wrong. The reason why you're going to fail is because you haven't got two of my guys outside your club. Now, if you bring two of my guys outside your club, you're going to be successful. But if you don't take two guys away, you're going to fail. I guarantee you. And that's where I came in. And some of them will say, well, why am I paying you 100,000 baht? Why am I paying you 60,000 baht for not doing nothing? And I said to them, well, I told you already. You know what I'm saying? A lady who had a pipe was not working in the toilet and the toilet was broken. No one could fix it. A guy came along and said, okay, I can fix it. It costs you £1,000. The lady said, okay, I'll pay you £1,000 because no one else can fix this problem. And he went to the pound shop. He bought a pound spanner and he clicked this one thing and he fixed it. And the man said, I can have £1,000 now, please. The woman said, you just went to the pound shop and spent a pound on this spanner. Why did I pay you £1,000? And he says, look, you can pay me £1 for the spanner, and you can pay me £999 because I knew how to do it. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I know how to do it. That's what I'm trying to say. I know how to make it successful. And that's the analogy I give them, and that's how I break it down. So there you go. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of loopholes out there. There's lots of loopholes. Yeah. There's lots of loopholes around there, bro. You can do it. Okay. 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 Yeah, I mean, there's room to write a book. There's room to drop knowledge. There's room for that. There is room for that. I think I'll probably get bigger when I get bigger. Okay. Um, it's a problem you don't have in the Philippines. It has in Philippines. You could do it in Philippines. You could do it. You could do it anywhere in the world. Philippines. You could do it in Vietnam. You can do it anywhere. You can do it anywhere. It has the same problem in the Philippines. So what you're saying, a man would ignore two sexy ladies and walk to you? Yeah, it's not about that. It's not about the sexy ladies because you got a room. You do it. You guys do it all the time. You go to the beginning of Walking Street and you walk to the whole of Walking Street and you walk through. What happened to all the girls? You missed all the girls. There's ladies, there's two sexy ladies everywhere. Everywhere you turn right, there's a sexy lady there. At the Sky Bar, you turn left, there's another bar there, sexy ladies. You walk straight past. You didn't even say a word to them. What happened? But you saw me, and then I said, "Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, man?" You saw a big ugly guy like me. He said, "Hey, what's up, man?" And you spoke to me. It happens all the time. And then you build up your fan base like you build it up on YouTube, like I built it up on YouTube. This is just marketing, guys. You build it up on YouTube, and then pop, there you go. You got hundreds of guys coming. I used to have hundreds of guys coming from all over the world. So, oh, that's Barry the Boss Man. Yeah, man, he's always got a good place where he's going to be. I'm going where he is. Then after a while, you got people just coming to you. I used to just sit there. People just coming to me. Left, right, and center coming to me. Sometimes there were two people talking to me at one time. I can't even talk to them. Two people, one person talking to me this way, another person was talking to me this way. And where are you? What club are you at? And I want to go where you are. And then you get a fan base. And then after a while, you fill up a club because you can just turn up, just put your hands like this and fill up a club. You can do it. You can literally put your hands like this, fill up. People coming left, right, and center, and people coming up to you. Hey, B, yeah, man, yeah, I know all the clubs where you promote for a good man. Well, what's good? What's new? What's on the street? Where's what? And then boom, there you go. You're making money. There's a loophole. Okay, it's not an opportunity. It's not an opportunity. It's a loophole because there's many opportunities in Thailand, but you got to find that loophole. YouTube is an opportunity. YouTube's an opportunity, but anybody can take. You know what I mean? It's not something like a loophole. It's an opportunity. But many people don't want to take that opportunity. because they don't want to work night and day every single day to build up that clout of cash. They don't have that vision. They're like, no, man, this is, man, I see Barry working all day, 3 hours a day. And boy, the other day he worked 3 hours and he only barely made £10 or he made £20 and they can't see the vision. They're like, man, this guy, what I mean? What I don't understand is that's what you got to go through. You got to go through that on a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday sometimes, and then Friday comes and then bang, you got a formula, and then it's building up to the end of the week, and then bang, you're making a whole bag of money. You're making your hundreds, 200, 300s. You know what I mean? And so people don't want to go through that. They're like, man, this. It's too much. Anybody here could be a YouTuber. Anybody around could be a YouTuber. They put the work in, but they don't want it. Okay. This is not street talk. This is business talk, my man. Nothing to do with streets. This is business talk. I'm a businessman. This is in business. This is business. Which in life is like this. Let me explain something to you. In life, look, you can do a 9 to 5 job, and every single one of us can do a 9 to 5 job. But you need to get a side hustle. In this day and age, what we're living in right now, you're gonna need to get a side hustle, my man. You're going to need to get something which can make money when you're sleeping. You're going to have to get money, some passive income coming in. You're going to have to try something because people are losing their jobs left, right, and center, and there's no jobs are going obsolete. Robots are coming in, and things are changing. So you've got to try and find a formula or a business model or a loophole or something which you can build up and slowly build it up towards something that you can hold on to just in case everything goes wrong. Because look what happened in the C19. I was working every day for the C19. I worked every day for the C19. People lost their job left, right, and center. People didn't even go to work left, right, and center. People found a way. They found a way of working from home. You understand? And I was working from home. I found a loophole in YouTube or a business model or whatever it is, and I worked every day for the C19 and built up my channel, built up my YouTube channel, my YouTube career. You understand? So if you don't find a way, of doing that, unfortunately, you're gonna have a tough time in this world. You know what I mean? It's tough out here. You know what I mean? There you go. Oh yeah, that could be true. That could be true. Yeah, that could be true. That could be true. That could be true because they speak better English in the Philippines, so the communication could be different. Mm, that's true. I never thought about that. Banders. Never thought about that. It's true. So it goes for different aspects. Okay. You know. Looking at Asia Thai YouTubers, um, Asia YouTubers, hardly any of them make minimum wage, so hardly worthwhile for hours you put in. You're talking about the Thai and Asian genre. That's not true, Jay Smith. That's not true because you didn't see that Keys One makes 5,000, 6,000 a month. What does Sheep Charlie make a month? What does Tom make a month? So what part again we're missing, bro? I just mentioned 3 people, but you know what I mean. Uh, you know, yeah, but you're not working 12 hours a day, and these people don't work 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? They work 2, 3 hours a day. So what part of the game am I missing? You know what I mean? I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with working minimum wage in the UK, but you're gonna have to have a side hustle at the same time, and it's very difficult just to live off YouTube. Yes, it is. It's very difficult, but you know, Jay Smith said you're better off getting a job in Sainsbury's at £12 an hour guaranteed. Yeah, but yeah, but who? The thing is, you're working at Sainsbury's, right, Jay Smith? But what are you actually doing? What is the what are you actually doing? What actually are you doing with your life? Where are you going with your life? What are you actually doing? Yeah, okay, you can build up credit. You can build up credit, and we can agree with that. You can build up credit. I see you there. You can build up credit. But what are you actually doing with your life? I mean, you could build up a nice car, you could build up credit, I suppose you could build up a house. I mean, whatever way you do it, it depends how old you are. It depends how old you are. It depends how far you are in life. It depends on what you want to do in life. But in life, Jay Smith, look, when you get to a certain age, you need to try and be as financially free as possible. You need to be as much less a boss around you as possible. You need to be as less boss people around you as possible when you get to a certain age. You do. Because, and be less tied down as possible too. You know what I mean? That's when you get to a certain age. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, well, I'll tell you, big up to the two soldiers. Good stream tonight, boss. Lots of wise words. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate them soldiers there coming through at the club fillers thing for the chip in side of the game. Big up for that. Um, I'll break it down to you. Most YouTubers have got the thing about YouTubers. We got freedom. You got freedom to go and travel the planet. You're your own boss, so you make the decisions on what you want to do. You know what I mean? You make decisions. You make money. You understand? And you have a business model. You have a good business model, which you cannot be fired. No one can fire you. You know what I mean? And you can say materialistically, yeah, fair enough. Materialistically, it's not so much advanced as there's nobody buying houses and trucks. No, nobody buying trucks. I should say there's nobody buying houses and land and things like that through YouTube. But you know what I mean? There's still the aspect of that. You've got your own freedom. You got your freedom. You got freedom to do what you want. So it brings a lot of brings more than just being tied down to one kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know. Um, but if you're skint, then you're for financial free. Yeah, but the point is not about being skint. You are you. It's not about being skint because you are. If you got a good business model behind you, if you got a good business model behind you, that means you can always be making money. You could be making money every day. It doesn't matter if it's small dough or big dough. You're still making money. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay. Oh, some YouTubers, yes, some YouTubers. You know, some YouTubers, but some YouTubers, the bank will give them. Some YouTubers can buy a house for cash. So yeah, some YouTubers can buy cash. But what I'm trying to say to you is that YouTube gives you something that which is very difficult to have in this world. It's very difficult to find a way of making money where you don't need a boss. You're your own boss. You're your own. You make your own money. You make your own decisions. You do what you want to do on your terms. And if you want to work, you want to work. And if you don't want to work, you don't want to work. That's what YouTube gives you. Yeah, and it's very difficult to find that. Many people are looking for that. Many people through the C19, through now, more than ever, people are looking for a way of making money where they haven't got a boss breathing down their neck or someone can't turn around and say to them, look, Barry, you're fired. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to tell you you're fired on YouTube. You know what I mean? That is a blessing. That's a blessing. Okay. That's a blessing. So, there you go. So, yeah, so there you go. So it's like so like I said, so YouTube is definitely you can't knock YouTube at the end of the day. YouTube is a good thing for a lot of people. And it's kind of difficult. Some people do waste money. Some people have spent money. It's kind of difficult to. It's kind of difficult to. It's kind of difficult to have money and do great things like is, but it's difficult when you got a 9 to 5 job too. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But that's not true because there's some people make good money on YouTube. There's some people make good money on YouTube. There's some people make 20,000 pounds on one video. There's some people make £5,000 on one video. You know, some people make good money on YouTube. I'm not only talking about live streaming. Some people make some good money and can show some good figures. All you got to do, same like all you got to do is go to an accountant, get an accountant, self-cert, self-cert will get you a mortgage. Self-cert gives you a mortgage. You know what I mean? Show them that you're making this much money on a self-cert. There you go. Bob's your uncle. It's the same as working 9 to 5 job. Self-cert, that's what accountant's there for. Most you don't. It's not legally. You don't legally have to have an accountant. You can do it all yourself. But you can have an accountant. An accountant gives you self-cert that says that this person makes this much money, and then you give that plus your. And getting a mortgage is not only about how much money you make. It's about your credit, how good your credit is. They're going to look about your credit and say, have you been paying your bills? And if you've been paying your bills are up to date for the last 3, 4 years, 5 years, you're considered a good candidate for somebody who's that. Plus, you can show this through self-cert. That's because having a salary is just one thing. It's just how your nature is in paying bills, and that's what they're looking for to give you that loan. So you can get a loan. I mean, I could get a loan. I don't want a loan. I don't want a loan. I don't want a loan. I want to make my money myself. Boss, when your employer trusts you, they stop managing you. This transition happens automatically in the workplace. Okay, fair enough. Good for you. Yeah, yeah. I see the deep explorer. That's true. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, well, I look for the bigger picture than that. That's the thing about it. People only look for something today. Okay. You can self-cert. You can self-cert. Self-cert. Yeah. You can self-cert, but you can't. You can self-cert, but you can't. You're talking about self-cert where you just put down an amount of money and just say that it doesn't. They're not going to give you. They're not going to look into your books. I'm not talking about self-cert when you're not looking into your books. I'm talking about self-cert when you can show the money. Self-cert before. I tell you what you're trying to say. Back in the day, you could get a mortgage if you put down 25% and say, "Look, self-cert. Look, I don't care. Don't show how much money I make. 25% down, or 20% down, or even 10% down. You used to be able to do it back in the day, but now that's gone out the window. That's stopped. But I'm saying that if you showing showing your money, you can get a mortgage by the money that you show. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, you know. Yeah, you're very close to the ban list, my man. Very close. Very, very close, bro. Very close. So keep on. You're a target. You're a big, big target. Big target. Okay. Okay. My first movie was so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Self Cut. There's a lot of guys making big money. Well, not a lot, but there's a few guys making big, big money on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but it's not. I'm not. I'm not saying that Jay Smith doesn't know what he's talking about. But I'm just saying to you, what I said to you, you misunderstood what I was saying. What I said to you was this. Well, I was misunderstood with what I was saying. What I was saying is you still can do self-cert if you're showing the amount of money that you have. If you, that's what I was trying to say. There's a difference. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Boss ET is 2007. Wow. Yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up. It's gone up. I haven't got none. I sold mine. Should have kept it. Yeah, the bank fell and then the crypto goes up. You know, one hand wash the other two hands wash your face. So the crypto goes up. That's what happens, isn't it? You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm probably still gonna get one. I can get a 20-year one or whatever. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, okay. There you go. Yeah, so I'm still gonna get one, and I can still get one. I can still get a 20-year one. I can get a 15-year one. You know what I mean? I still can get one. Remember, I'm living up north as well. So it's never too late. It's never too late for you to get a mortgage or get yourself together or get, like I said. But, YouTube, like I said, YouTube is not a bad business model at all. It's not a bad business model. It's a good business model. But you just got to know how to neutralize it with what you got. And you gotta be able to, it doesn't matter how small or big you make on YouTube. It's what you do with the money that you do make. You understand? And you can have a lot of things if you want. I mean, I could have a lot of materialistic things if I'm breaking it down on YouTube. If I keep pushing through, you know what I mean. And you can travel with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, that's what it is. Boston's up north, Midlands, wherever it is, Midlands, and I can go further up north. I can go further up north. I can keep going further up north. I can keep going further and further up north. There you go. So it's still up north. It's still up north. It's Midlands. Okay. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, being being an influencer, ultimately you should usually get a mortgage. Yeah, I mean, like I said, YouTube is not a bad thing to have. YouTube is a good thing to have, and like I said, but it's not for everybody, is it? But this is the life you chose. Some people are going to make a lot of money. It's on YouTube. Some people don't. Some people are going to make small money. But the truth of the matter is, as long as you're making money, uh, you're doing good on YouTube. You know what I mean? And what you do with that money, you build it up to what it is as a passive income or whatever it is. And then you could do something second. You could do a secondary income, then a third and a fourth. You could leave that alone, but you can't knock YouTube. You can't knock YouTube. You can't knock YouTube. YouTube is not, you can't knock YouTube. YouTube is a good thing. And also, another thing about YouTube, you can carry your YouTube channel on your own holiday, and it could actually pay for your holiday. This could actually pay for your holiday. If you're working hard enough and you want to put the effort in, you can pay for your holiday. I can go on holiday tomorrow. So anyway, Lanzarote, I could do a live stream, 3 days for the week, and I could make the money back from there. So it's a good business model. YouTube is a good business model. It's just, yeah, you got to put up with a lot of shit, and people are in your business, and you got to answer a lot of questions, and But YouTube is a good business model. It's just what you do with it and how you neutralize it is what the prospects of it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. So YouTube is not something to be looked at and thinking you can't do it. Everybody could have a YouTube. You could have a YouTube channel that's faceless and make money. Everything Patira is faceless, and he makes money. He makes good money, and he's a faceless YouTuber. You know what I mean? So everyone should try and be a YouTuber. Everybody should try and be a YouTuber. Not be a YouTuber. Everybody should try and build up a passive income or a business model what works for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a YouTube. Because I said YouTube is not for everybody. You know what I mean? You know, let's go to a holiday for the first day on me. There you go. That sounds a bit better. Now you're talking. Now you're talking, bruv. Okay, let's go on holiday. First 3 nights on the ABC. You know how much an ABC hotel is, Jay Smith? ABC hotel. You know how much that is. You know how much you talk. You know how much the price is, Jay Smith. But I know it's Jay Smith. You're talking to the legend. Big up Jay Smith, the legend. Yeah. There you go. ABC hotel. As I said, there's no ABC hotel. ABC Angel City. You only live once, mate. You can't take it with you. As you said, there's no pockets in this. There's no pockets in this game. Wednesday to Friday. Wednesday to Friday. That's 2 nights. Tuesday to Friday. So much there. That is for ABC Hotel. That is 350 soldiers. 350 soldiers at £114 a night. Big up Jay Smith, 350 soldiers right there. There you go. There you go. On Jay Smith, he said it. It's about 150 a night. Yeah, it's about that. There you go. That's great, Jay Smith. He says, Barry, let's go holiday. First 3 nights at the ABC Hotel is on me. Big up for that. Big up for that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Why UK people always obsessed with owning things? I prefer short-time retirement and keeping the cash, giving you much more flexibility in BKK being real. Uh, you're on holiday, you don't want to be, say, in a fan. Flight to the Philippines, $1,000. I think I want to give away $1,000,000. I think I want to give away a brand new truck. Why are people in the UK obsessed with owning things? I prefer short-time renting and keeping my cash. Gives you more flexibility this month. Life, AB Real. Wicked, man. Next month, BA and then Real. Wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. The reason is people are obsessed with owning things, my man, Benderus, is because when you have nothing in the UK, you're considered a loser. So, for example, a person like me, even though I'm educated, even though I'm smart, whatever way you want to put it, I'm smart, even though I'm a work in progress, and I'm working towards bigger things and, working towards great things, I'm considered a loser because I ain't got a big house and I ain't got a car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So people they'll feel less of a person because they haven't got these things. So they go and buy it on credit. And even if you got it on credit or even if you got it in debt, you're still considered something when you got that house and you got that car. You know what I mean? Especially a house. You know what I mean? You're still considered something, even though it's in debt, So, it's that kind of world we live in. They say you're either doing it or you're not doing it. It doesn't matter if you're doing it and you're in debt with it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're in debt up to your eyeballs. Your car's on finance, your house is on finance. You know what I mean? You're winning. You're winning. But if you're slowly trying to build up your passive incomes and trying to get yourself together and you're getting your cash together, you're doing all this, you're considered what you got? What you got? What you driving? What you pushing? Oh, you got no car, you got no house. Oh man, you're a loser. So people get people get funny about it. Okay. 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 Thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you talk sense, boss. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Uh, you understand where I'm coming from now. So that's the reason. That's the reason, bro. So people, it's just the way the world is, man. You know. Okay. Yeah. So that's just the way the world is. You have to just roll with the punches, man. You know what I mean, and see what comes at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm gonna be all right, man. I mean, it's just like I said, I'm still a work in process, and I'm working towards bigger and better things. It is moving slow, I won't lie, but slow though is better than no though, and slow press. If you're making slow progress, is better than somebody who's not doing nothing at all. So I'm making slow progress towards bigger and better things. I've got a lot of decisions to make, and what decisions I'm going to do with my life, and what angle I'm going to come from in my life. But one thing you got to remember, guys, about me is that it might look like I just sit here in this chair all day or whatever it is and just drop it up. But trust me, my brain is constantly guiding my plane into the direction where it's supposed to go into. It's constantly guiding it. And I have reached some crossroads where I have to make some decisions. I will do. What do I want to do? What exactly do I want to do? And I'll make them decisions. And I don't want to make poor decisions. That's the thing about it. I don't want to make poor decisions. Poor decisions is, there's some people, some people make some poor decisions. Okay, okay, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, like I said, you. So you're telling me what to do with my life, Slim Jim. That's the thing about it. That's what gets my back up. Because now you're becoming my boss. This is what gets my back up. You know what I mean? Wage and blood. Okay, okay, yeah. Like I said, this is what gets my back up. Because what you're saying is that you're saying is that you want to tell me what to do with my life. Barry, you should go and do this, and you could be out there doing this, and basically, so what you're saying is what I'm doing is rubbish. You're saying you're cancelling out everything what I'm doing. All my lyrics I drop every night, all the knowledge, all my club fillers, all the brand and everything else what I'm billing towards and everything else and everything else that goes out the window. Oh, you could be out there working in Sainsbury's and you could be going out there and doing this and you're basically bullying me into doing what I should do with my life. And that is not good, bro. That's not good. That's out of lane. That's out of lane, bro. Because that's out of lane. That's what I'm trying to say. No one should tell you what to do or how to do with your life. You understand? Your life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You got, as I said, you got to make good choices. You got to make good choices in life, man. And you got to be careful. Be careful what the choices you make. Be careful. The older you get, the harder. Be careful. The decisions that you're making. It's serious. And I know, and I get it. When you're in the spotlight, you're in the limelight. Everybody's got their right to their. Everybody's can say their opinion and everything else. We have our opinion on this. Um, yeah, you got an opinion on my life. That's what you got. You got an opinion on my life. That's what comes with being in the spotlight, I suppose. You got an opinion on being, but you don't understand. What you don't understand is that boy. You know. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know anyone else who has had a fly. Okay. No. What he's saying because he doesn't understand what I want to do, and I don't explain. I don't. I'm not going to explain everything. I'm not going to sit here and explain to you guys everything what's going on in my mind. Because if I do that, I've put enough of your business out there already. So basically, all Slim was doing was calling me a bum. That's all Slim was doing was calling me a bum. That's all he was doing, and practically all he was saying was that you're a bum and you could be going out there and going to work in Sainsbury's. That's what he was saying, and that's very rude because you don't know what kind of projection of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Okay. Okay. Like I said, so you guys, yeah, like I said, it's not everything I can put out on YouTube. There's not everything you can put out on YouTube, and it's not everything I can tell you. I'm going to tell you about my life because if I do, then you guys will know everything. So I can't put everything out of my life. So yeah, if you have an opinion and you have a right to your opinion, but you guys got to be careful what you say because I am, you know, you know, be careful. Be careful what you say. Be careful how you act. Yeah, you know. But this is YouTube, my man. Paul Fix, this is YouTube. So basically, what it is, let me just break it down to you, Paul Fix, like this. Look, you could be grafting every day at your business model. You're nearly there. You've got your good business model going on, and you've worked really hard on this business model, and you're ready to do your next. You're ready to do your next business model. And yeah, you've been really working hard for the last 2 years or 3 years or 2 years or this year for your business model. You built up this business model. It's really good. And you really feel good about your business model. And you say, right, okay, now I'm nearly ready to get my next business model going on. And your next business model is going to be really good. It's going to be something which, could take you outside the house. Could take you outside the house. It could take you out doing some other great things. You know what I mean? You could be waiting for the summertime to come down. You know what I mean? But but you're still grafting every day, and you're molding and you're shaping your business and your idea. You know what I mean? And you got it together, and then you got somebody like Slim Jim will come along and say, "Ah, man, hey, just go down to Sainsbury's, man. Go and get a job, man. Just forget about your ideas, forget about your dreams and aspirations and everything you want to do. Forget about that. Just go down and just Because what they're trying to do is trying to say to you is that what you want to do in your life and what you feel is you should just go out there and just do what normal people should do. You know what I mean? If you're trying to help me, you have to come with respect. You're not trying to help anything. If you were helping me, you would say, you know what, B, do what makes you successful, do what makes you happy, and work hard at whatever you're doing. I know that you work hard every day, B, and I know you're going to be rich one day. You're going to get there one day. You're going to do it. Here's a super chat, boss. Here you go. I can believe in you. I know you can do it. Come on, you're nearly there, bro. Come on, you're nearly there. You're not that far away, boss. Come on, you can get there. We know that you've been working for this long and this far to get this far. Just a little bit more. Here's a super chat. Take a drink. Yeah, I'm trying to help you. But a person who's that's not a person who's not trying to help you. Will say, look, mate, forget about all your ideas and dreams, man. Just go and get a job, man. Go and get a job. Go on, just get a job. Go and work your Sainsbury's, man. Go on. Just forget it. Oh, just quit what you're doing. You've done all that for 2 years. Forget about that. Just get a job in Sainsbury's. Go and pack some shelves, and just do that for the next 5 years. Just do that for the next 5 years. And just go on holiday once once a month, once a year, and just live a normal life. So basically, what you're trying to say is go and live a normal life. It's disrespectful. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. That's my. There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. There you go. You know. No, it's not. So what I'm trying to say is this: big up, let them talk, boss. Stay strong. Okay, it's true. It's true. It's true. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Let them talk. It's true. It's true. Because if nobody doesn't talk, then we don't have a conversation going on. We don't have a. We don't have a. If nobody talks, then we don't have a conversation going on. You know. Look, man, let me tell you something, guys. Let me just break it down to you on the real. But it's true what Bandura said. He's right. You know, you let them talk. Everybody's a right. Let me break it down to you like this. Let me just get a drink and then we're going to break it down. Look, everybody's got a right to their own opinion on your life. And everybody will. Even SMS OTG might think to themselves, boy, man, you know what? Truth, man, you could go and get a job in Sainsbury's and you could do a lot better. And, I could someone else could say that. But what I'm trying to say to you is this. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, you got a right to say something like that. But I know she never said that. I'm just saying. I'm saying like he never said that. I'm just saying to you this. The point is this. When everybody has a right to choose what they want to do with their life. For example, you could say to me, Barry, man, you could go, just go to the Philippines and go find a wife and settle down with your wife. Or Barry, why you don't just go and find a 2 or a 3 in the UK? 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. There's loads of 2s or 3s out of 10 we can settle down with and just be happy. Go be happy and stop trying to travel the world. Stop trying to conquer the world and stop trying to be a YouTuber and stop trying to, just go and find a 2, settle down with a 3. She's fat. You know what I mean? This, that. Just settle down and be happy. You're 50 now. Just be happy. Eat some food and be happy. And that's what YouTube does. People want to tell you exactly how to program your life. Most YouTubers do suffer from that, struggle with that, because it's like in your mind you're thinking it's like I'm not here every night, guys, struggling, saying, guys, you know what, my life is really bad, man. I can't. I can't pay my electric bill, man. Even though I do show my electric bill. I will show it. And man, I've got no money, and I'm flat skinned, and I'm this, and boy, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Then I understand. And then you could say, look, B, man, I think you should, you need to get out there and go get a job, man. You need to go get work in Sainsbury's, mate. Because boy, you know what, it's all come to a head. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that what I'm saying to you guys is that I'm flying my plane, and my plane's doing really good. It's really good at the moment. It might not be perfect, but it's doing good. But we nearly finished this first business model. We're working towards a second business model. We're going to be doing a third business model. We're going to do a fourth business model. And by the time I get to my fourth business model, man, I'm going to be popping, bro. I'm going to have money coming out my ears. But I'm building up my business model slowly but surely, and I'm building towards something, and I'm working towards something. You know what I mean? I'm nearly there. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just need that one big push, and then that's going to be it. You know, we're going to be flying. You know, I'm going to be I'm going to be driving my Mercedes convertible. I'm going to be I'm going to be, I'm going to be going to the Philippines. But boy, right now we just got to go for this progress. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. There you go. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 job. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But I get it. Some people, yeah. So there you go. So big up for that. Uh, no, it's not that the boss don't want to get a job. That's the truth. Okay. Oh, he said sorry. Let's move on. Okay. And let me make it clear, guys. Look, I'm never ever gonna oppose anybody who just gets a job. There is nothing wrong with getting a job. There is nothing wrong with that. And do you have a job and a stable income? Do you have a job and a stable income? Stay frustrated. You're late to the party, bro. You're late to the party. But like I said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting a job, and there's nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with me even getting a 9 to 5 job tomorrow. But you got to understand, you got to program your life the way you want to program your life, and no one can tell you what to program your life with or how to program your life. Because you don't know if I'm going to say to myself, well, you know what? I went and got a job and I'm a 9 to 5 job and I'm working now, but I'm unhappy, man. I wish I could have. I wish I could have just. I wish I could have just kept. I wish I could have just kept my YouTube channel. I wish I did build my second business. I wish I did build my third business. I wish I did just traveling the planet now. But I'm stuck here in Sainsbury's and I'm packing shelves. But Barry, you made that decision, didn't you? You made that decision. If you wanted to travel the planet and you wanted to build up 4 or 5 businesses, why didn't you keep going? Oh, but you know what? Someone said just go and get a job and shut up. You know what I mean? So I just did it. I just did it, and now I'm here, and I'm just gonna keep on, and this is the way it is. I just go away for two weeks for the year, and that's gonna be me, and I'm gonna every day be here. You make decisions for your own life. You made them decisions. And guys, let's go. Let's take it back to this, right? Let's take it back to this. It's like having a lady in Pattaya, in Thailand. You see, having a girlfriend in Pattaya, Thailand, it probably could be one of the worst decisions you can have. It could be the better ones. It depends on if you're traveling. It depends on if you live in Thailand, and it depends if you live because someone will say to you, "Look, go and get a girlfriend in Thailand." Yeah, you're in Thailand. You're attaching your feelings to a lady. You're going to Thailand 3, 4 times a year and spending bags of money, and you come back home. You're missing your girlfriend. You feel lonely. You feel depressed. You got to get back to work, and you can't wait to get back to Thailand. Yeah, you can't wait to go and hug up your girlfriend, and you're feeling it. But you made that decision. You made it. You fell in love with that girl. You fell in love with her, and you liked her. You was this, and you decided to do this. You decided to, you know, let's not be rude, but you decided to fix up her family's house and get all in with the family and attach your emotions to this lady. And now you're back in the Western world, and you're feeling sorry for yourself. You made them decisions, didn't you? You made that decision. So if you're gonna get a 9 to 5 job, you made that decision to do a 9 to 5 job. You packed the shelves for the rest of the year, and you decided you wanted to stay there and get 2 weeks holiday a year. You made that decision. What I mean? Be careful of the decisions that you make. Be careful. Be careful of the decisions that you make. Because you gotta make good decisions. I understand, but already works every day, and I think not streaming. He's preparing to stream. No, look, guys, listen. I'm not talking about Ron. I'm not talking about Ron. Every time I come on this channel, people always think I'm talking about one particular person. Ron is my friend. Ron is my friend. And I like Ning. Everybody knows I like Ning. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example. You know what I'm saying? For example, like if you're there, Jay Smith, it's cool. You're there. I'm not talking about Ron, but I'm just saying if you're there, so it's cool. So that doesn't apply to you. So if somebody says to me, because when I was in Thailand, I had a girlfriend. But you know what I mean? Like I said to you, so, but I'm just saying to you, so, but when you make these decisions that you're making, and when people are making these decisions that they're making, and you made these decisions, man, you gotta stand by it. Why am I getting the heat and not Jay Smith? He says Sainsbury's, not me. Okay, let's finish the thing. Look, I was just trying to make a little conversation about it. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. I mean, like I said, probably, what, everybody's has a right to their own decision to say something. And probably Jay Smith is right. It could be, let me be clear with you guys. It could be an idea to get a Sainsbury's job or an Audi job part-time. Maybe part-time. I don't know about full-time. I don't know if that's gonna. I mean, personally speaking, I'm gonna tell you personally. I don't think I've reached the 51 years old, to be having £700,000, having business and having money and everything else to program my life. I don't think mentally I could go back to working just in a job at 9 to 5 in Sainsbury's. I don't think mentally I could do it. Do I think it's the right thing to do? It's a decision I could take. I could take that tomorrow. Tomorrow I could say, you know what, guys, I'm done with this YouTube thing. These different businesses what I was trying. I might do a wholesale jewelry business. I might make some money from it. I might do another business. What I was going to do, the third business I was going to make some money from it, and maybe even my fourth business. I'm going to throw that away because this is taking a little bit too long. I'm going to throw the towel in. I'm going to go and work at Sainsbury's, and I'm going to close these YouTube streets down. And I could make that decision, but I got to stick by that decision. I got to stick by it. So in a year's time, when you come into the shop and say, Barry, hey, you're a YouTuber. You was on live stream. Yeah. Now and there's nothing wrong with working, but you made that decision. I made that decision, and I go and pick up myself a 2 or a 3, and I settle down. You made that decision, bro. You know what I'm saying? You chose that. You could have been an entrepreneur. You could have decided to do 2, 3 different businesses. You could have been on your way. You could be traveling the planet now, and you could be doing well. But you decided that you want to work in Sainsbury's. There's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with picking up a 2 or a 3 and settling down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But as I said, you could be right, but I just personally don't want to do that. I personally don't want to pick up a 2 or 3 in the UK. And I personally don't mind working, but I don't want to just work in a dead end job. What's not going nowhere, what's not going to, what's got, self satisfaction, what's not going to do nothing for me. And another thing, I've made all that money and it's going to depress me. I'm going to feel like, God damn. At least with a YouTube channel, and at least with different businesses, I can say to myself, well, I've got this YouTube channel, I've built this up now. It took a long time, 3 years, but I built this up now. This is mine. Now I can do a second business, I can make some more money. And now I can do a third business, and I can make some more money. And now I'm on my way. You never know. Something could work. Something could come up. Something could, And another thing is I'm free to do whatever I want. I'm at that point where I can make a decision what I want to do. I'm at that point. That to me means more than just, I just come too far for that. I bloody own clubs, I own businesses, I own this, and I know you don't look back, but sometimes you got to say to yourself, boy, you might as well just go for it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like I said, it's not for everybody. Some man would have just said to himself, you know what, boy, this is taking too long. We do second business, we do third business, we do fourth business. I'm just gonna just go and do that, and that's gonna be me. You understand? Yeah. Okay. Okay. There you go. Jay Smith says every hour talking about money is another hour making money. Well, you don't make money, you only ask for it. That's just the business model. What comes up in it? That's the business model. That's just the business model. I mean, it's not about asking for it. It's about, if you don't understand, it's about, this is the business model is built on. You put out their knowledge and experience and entertainment, and people give you money. Can you tell me a business which doesn't? No, I'm not asking for anything. Can you tell me a business model that doesn't ask for money? Can you tell me a business, any business in the world that doesn't ask for money, or put put it out there in the world for people to pay to give them money? Can you ask for it? It's called business, my man. If you don't, yeah, there you go. And every hour I'm on a YouTube channel, I'm making money. There you go. Yeah. Every time I'm making money. So I'm not here. I'm not here just talking, bro. I'm not just sitting here talking, bro. I'm not sitting here talking. I'm working towards. I'm pushing towards my goals, bro. I'm making money. I'm making AdSense. I'm making super chats. I'm making money. I'm not just sitting here. Just there's no money coming in. There's nothing going on. We never made no money tonight, and we're just talking about it. We're not just talking about it, bro. We're making money. You know what I'm saying? We made money tonight. We're making money all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be patient. I don't understand what you're trying to say, but Jay Smith, you got to be patient, bro. You got to be patient. You can't expect to just. I can't expect to just. I can't expect to have one, two, three, four different businesses and have it all overnight tomorrow. It just doesn't work like that, man. You got to build up one and push all your effort into one. And so master one. I can't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. You master one. And then once that's mastered, like the way this YouTube is now, it's mastered. We got it on a routine. We got it on a 3 hours every night. It's mastered. It's good. It's great. So you master that to a T. And then when that's mastered now, when you focused on that one, then you move on to the next business. Then you master that business. That one's running already. That's 3 hours a day. You master the second one now. You master the second one. Then you master the third one. Then you master the fourth one. That's how you do it. And that's how you build up 7 businesses, because you've got to master it one at a time. But you've got to put 100% effort into it if you really, really want it. You got to put 100% effort into it, man. You got to put 100% effort and you got to keep pumping. Okay? Okay? A business, so what's, no one asks for anything. You said a business gives a service. This is the service I give. I give knowledge, experience, and everything else. Knowledge sells. You ask for money. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for much. Just taking it on YouTube. Talking rubbish. JG talking rubbish. Talking rubbish. You know what I mean? Talking rubbish. Mm, exactly. Exactly. You know? Okay. So okay. Being an influencer must be hard. You can't handle the pressure. It is. Of course, it's hard being an influencer, being an entrepreneur. Forget about the influencer. Being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur's hard because not everybody's going to understand your plight. Everybody's not going to understand your plight. So some people think you're just a bum. Oh, you're just sitting here asking for money, and they don't understand your plight. They don't understand you're on a mission, and they don't understand your mission. So they just think, oh well, you know, they think you're just sitting off here bumming, just asking for money. It doesn't work like that. I drop knowledge, experience, and entertainment all at the same time, and I give it all. And if somebody wants to give me a super chat, I make sure I supply them with a little bit of drink. You know what I mean? So my business model is good. But the pressure is, of course, it's pressure. But you think it's not pressure? Anything you want out of life, if you want 4 different businesses and you want it to run good, you're gonna have to put yourself under some pressure, my man. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's not easy. Even sometimes your main man, like Jay Smith's, not gonna understand your plight. Even then, your main man is not gonna understand your plight. They're not gonna be able to get their head around your plight. But it's your plight. Your plight might be, they're not gonna get it. They're gonna be like, what? Why is it you don't just get a job? Why is it you just don't I don't get it. I don't get it. You might be like, man, you know what? You're building towards these goals. Yeah, man, I'm nearly there. I just got to give this little push. Little this, that, your hand feels good. And then someone, your main man, will don't get it too. They're like, oh, or your family don't get it. Like, why don't you just get a normal job? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just go get a normal job? You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy. It's not easy. Especially when you're putting, and being an influencer, you're putting your business all out there on the streets for everybody to have their opinion on your life. Everybody's telling you what to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know. There you go. Keep pumping, boss. Yeah. It's a good conversation today. You know what I'm saying? It's a good conversation. We're out here today, I'll tell you that. You know? Okay. Have I not got instant cash in my pocket? Did I sit here tonight? You said, boss, Jay Smith is saying a job would give you instant cash and put you on. Put me on what? Put me on what? What would they put me on? Let me ask your opinion. Put me on what? Instant cash. I don't make cash. What is instant cash? Do we make this cash? 400 soldiers. Is that what you're talking instant cash? Am I just complete? Am I sitting some boy? You know, I ain't got a penny, man. I got no money, man. I'm broke, man. I'm out of my face, man. I'm done, man. I need some money, man. I need some money quick. I need some money quick. I need to get instant money. I need it. I need it, man. Are you miss Slim Jim? You're missing the business model, bro. You're missing the business model. That's what you're doing. You're lost in the business model. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, but I have to explain. I got it now. You get what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Is that so? For in some people's mind, yes, it might look like Barry just turns on his live stream every night and asks for money. But I'm certainly not like that, man. It's a mission. It's a big one. How's your Arab boss? He's back in Ukraine. I haven't seen him. I think he's in his own country. He's in Arab country. I haven't seen him. Big up Jay Smith. Who's this guy saying simping chewing the prawn? Let me time this guy out. You saying chewing the prawn? Are you going to get chewing the prawn, man? Okay. Okay. You see? If I had a normal, see what I just said, and you still don't get it, there. Yes, if I had a normal job, I'll be able to go to thingy in January for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, because I got to get back to my job, and then I got to get back to packing shelves for the rest of the year. That's right, yeah, and that's wonderful. That's good, man. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's wonderful. Just pack shelves for the whole year, then go away to Thailand, Philippines for 2 weeks. So, good idea. Good idea. There you go. Barry, would you recommend? Would you do my accounts nuts explaining to business model to CFI? Would you do my accounts nuts explaining the business model of CFI? Yeah, the business model of CFI is. Mhm. Okay. You know. Okay. Mm. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, that's the point. Was 2 weeks, weeks, great. Exactly. And you made that. You know what I'm saying? And I made that decision, didn't I? So whoever does that, you made the decision, didn't you? You made it. Don't sit there and you know what I'm saying to you, man. They made it. Don't sit there and say, "Oh man, I only can go to the Philippines for 2 weeks, so I got to get back to my job, and I got to get back to my packing job, man. I got to get back to my packing shelves, man." You made that decision, didn't you? You made, how comes all these guys, they can go away for 3 months? B. Moron can see a beautiful dime piece. He can go away for three. I'm saying B. Moron now. I wasn't always talking about B. Moron, but, just give you an example. He can go away for 3 months for the year. He can see a nice dime piece. He can live life to the maximum. And, man, how come he can do all these things, man? You know what I mean? It's like he's just got financial freedom, man. How come I ain't got no financial freedom, man? I got to get back to my job. I got to get back to Sainsbury's, man. Got to pack some more shelves, man. But you made them decisions. And there ain't nothing wrong with it, but you made it. You chose it. You chose it. You chose. Listen, you had a choice in life. You had a choice. Life said to you, look, you can grind it out as an entrepreneur and do 2-3 different businesses, and you can hold these businesses and travel the planet with it, and it might work out, it might not, but more than likely, if you've got 2-3 different businesses which is good, you're more than likely going to work out. Not all 3 of them are going to collapse at once. That's cool. You can do that. Life will tell you that you can do that. B. You can get the blue pill. You know what I mean? You can get the red pill. The red pill. You can have that. Yeah, you can have the red. Or you know what, B? You got a choice. You can take the blue pill and you can go and work a 9-to-5 job. You can get a 2 at your age and your weight, a 2, and you can have a job in Sainsbury's, and then you can just don't worry about traveling the planet, conquering the planet. And people are going away for 3 months. People are going away for Christmas. People are having just go and do your packing, do your thing. You made that decision. Take it. You got a choice. You got a choice. Blue pill, red pill. And I choose the red pill. I say, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to. I know I could go and get a job, and I know I could go and get a 2 in the UK and a 3, and I know I could, and I could be living that kind of life, but I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. I'll just take my chances on this one. I'll take my chances. I'll try and build up my 3 businesses, and I'll try and work, but I'm working every day. Every day. It's not like I've worked every day this month. I worked every day next month. I'd rather work every single day. And then someone will come on the internet and say, "Man, you're a bum. You don't work. You just sit there and ask for money." I'd rather build up my business model and work and work and work and work until I get 2, 3, 4 businesses. And then I can sit back and say, man, I'm in a good position now, boy. But, that takes balls to do this, guys. It takes balls to do this. It takes a big heart to do this. You need a big heart. When you're weak, it takes a big, not say that you're weak or strong, but when it takes balls and it takes a big heart to do this one, to take the red pill. To take the blue pill is easy. The creature comforts of a job and living a normal life or an average life is easy. It's just easy what is easy. But you do it, be an entrepreneur, tough. You're putting everything on the line, and you could work out. You couldn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Well, good for him then, isn't it? Well, I wish him the best of luck, and big up to him for doing that. I wish him the best of luck. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. There you go. Plus, she's going against all your plans. You ain't gonna be doing. Forget about all your plans and entrepreneur and doing all these kind of things or all these exciting things around the world. You could have waited. You just gotta work. Okay. Yeah, Ron. I respect Ron. I respect Ron. I respect Ron for what he does. I respect him. I don't know if the decisions he makes is the best of decisions when it comes to but it's not my business. I don't really get it. You know what I mean? I don't know if the position that he's in I would be in it. I don't think I would. I don't think I would because I don't think I. One thing about me, I'm calculated, and I would sit down and say to myself, "Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. So let me get it right now." I'm a very calculated man. I'll be like, "Hold on a minute, let me get it right now." So I got to work 3 months of the year to go and see my girl for 3 months of the year. Work my ass off this and it's going to cost me 15 grand or 10 grand every time I go. And fall in love with, with a woman in the UK, in Asia. I don't think I would do it. I think I would turn around and say to the woman, look, this is not going to work out. I'm going to burn myself out by trying to work and trying to come back and see you. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to be emotionally untouched from you for months on end. This is not going to work out. I'll say to her, look, are you prepared to come to the USA and be with me? and we make a life together. And if she says no, and she says, "Well, I'm not prepared to do that because whatever it is, Barry, you're a big ugly guy with glasses, or you know what I mean, or I'm an alcoholic, or whatever it is," I would say, "Okay, well, I'll make a sharp decision to say, well, this is no way I can keep this up because this is too much. I'm no way I can bust my ass for bloody 3 months and then come back and then see you for a little while. How long can you do that for? Even if you're young or old, how long can you? How much money are you spending for the whole year? How much money are you going to burn for the order? 50K, 60K, 40K, 4 times for the year? How much money? So I'd make a sharp decision. See, that's what I'm trying to say about decisions you make in life. But I'm not saying it's right or wrong. But if it was me personally, I would make I would make a decision to say, well, boy, you know what, boy, I got to think about this, mate. I got to think about this decision because, you know, mm, this is critical. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, getting a job is a good thing. Okay, 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 okay. Somebody still doesn't get it. Somebody still just don't get it. They just still don't get it. You still don't get it. You just still don't get it. Okay, and someone still don't get it. It's like you just. God damn, bro, it's too much for me, bro. It's too much for me. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. Someone sits on the internet. Someone comes on the internet. It's not playing. I ain't playing no games. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming out here just clowning. You know what I'm saying? I'm building. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you're right. This is why I'm not talking about you, Bundus. I'm talking about someone else. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right, boss. No future in the coming. He's not coming to the UK. Yeah, it's not like there's no future. It's just that you're all right. But the thing about it is like this, right? Is that you're gonna burn yourself out, bro. You're gonna burn yourself. You're gonna make some decisions, bro. Because you're either gonna burn yourself out, or you're gonna burn a whole bunch of cash, and boy, you're gonna get nothing at the end of it. You know what I mean? So, you know, but it's not my life. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, there you go. That's all I'm trying to say. But I'm not dwelling on someone else's life. But I'm just saying to you, that's when you got to make some serious decisions in your life. You gotta sit down and say to yourself, you can't make, you can't make, that is when you gotta sit yourself, boy, because you gotta analyze it in a big way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, you know. I can't see Ning in my future either. I like Ning; she's a nice lady. But I'm just giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example of making decisions. We're just talking about, guys. We're just talking about making this, critical decisions. And like I said, like what someone else said, everybody let the people talk. Everybody has a right to say something. Let people talk. Everybody's got a right to talk. But like I said, we're talking about critical decisions in life tonight. We're talking about people making critical decisions, and I've made critical decisions in my life, guys, about the blue pill and the red pill. I've made critical decisions, and the decisions that I made is that I don't want to do the blue pill, bro. Like I said, I will go and get a job tomorrow. Of course, I would. I will do it. I prefer to do it for an agency. I'll prefer to do an agency job tomorrow, and I might even do that. You know what I mean? It might be at that stage where I might do that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not broke. One, I'm not broke. One, I'm not unvisionary. For two, I work every day. When I don't work on this YouTube channel, guys, I work night and day focusing my life to make it 100% focused. You understand? Plus, my plane is flying in the right direction. Plus, I'm chipping away at other bills that I had before. I had a lot to pay off, and it's like I'm just completely sitting here skint saying, "Boy, I got to turn up every night and I'm going to get some money." I'm not doing that, my man. Sorry. This is a mission. This is a 3-hour mission. And if at the end of the night some people bless me with some money, I say thank you, man. I'm trying to have a drink and say, man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. So, it's not like I'm living hand to mouth and just sitting up here. I'm on a serious mission, guys. And I want to do the red pill thing. I don't want to do the blue pill. You know what I mean? But if shit hits the fan, I will. If shit hits the fan, and it hasn't hit the fan, but if shit hits the fan, of course I'll go get a job. I'm going to get a job tomorrow. If I get to the point where I say to myself, you know what, this 4 business idea is not going to work out, then of course I'm going to go and get a job. Because I'm a worker. I work. I never stop working. I work 7 days a week. I don't stop working. It's not like I take days off. I work every day. You see me live here 9 o'clock every day. Plus I'm doing my fitness thing. Plus I'm doing my shorts. Plus my other channel I'm working on it, trying to get some shorts out there. Plus I'm doing this. Plus I'm doing that. I'm pushing forward, man. And I'm working. But I got to be careful of the decisions I make. Be careful. Because I made them. So like I said, if I made them, if I go and work at Sainsbury's tomorrow, I made that decision. You made it, Barry. You wanted it, so don't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Um. Well, he says being broke at 55 must be a right bummer. I was broke when I was 18. Didn't like it at all. Yeah, I mean, never. No one likes to be broke. No one likes to be broke. But there's one thing being broke and being poor-minded. That's just the thing about it. You can be broke, but if you're working till you're a broke in progress, that means you're not broke. You're just going for a low income. You just got low. You haven't got the finances right now. There's people that work £10,000 jobs every month, and they broke before the end of the month. They're broke. It doesn't mean they're broke. It just means that they just they're a work in progress. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean there you go. Okay. I'm not live every day, but I've been live every day. I've been live every day this month and 2 months. Yeah, sometimes I do take a day off, but what are you trying to say? Homo simpleton. Are you that simpleton that you don't understand? You don't understand something? You know what I mean? Okay, take a time out for foolishness, for Homo simpleton. For foolishness. Take a time out for not listening. For not listening, take a time out. Okay. That's not true. That's not true. Sorry, Paul, that's not true. That's not true. Well, you've got to understand, and not talking bad about her, but Carol Costa lives in a bloody third world country, or she lives in a developing country like Brazil. And most of the guys that she mucks up with is not going to be as even to be able to have a job. You know what I'm saying? They never got a job. It's very broke out there. It's very poor in Brazil. And, you got some real poor parts. So if you go there and you are the prize when you go to Brazil, you are the man. Doesn't matter what job you do. It's about how much money you got, how focused your life is. You could be a bus driver, you could have a house, car. I know bus drivers have a house, car, money in the bank, and everything else. Just depends how your status is. These women work off status. They don't give a damn. But I've never heard a girl in a third world country or a country like this will turn around and say, I don't like him because he delivers pizzas. That's why when people was telling me that, I was laughing. I was like, are you serious? I don't give a damn if you're delivering pizzas, bus driving. All they know is that you come from the UK. That's a land worth of gold. Worth of gold. And for a second, you got your shit together and she'll be with you. Most of these girls only have looks, bro. They only have looks. They don't have much else. Sit down and you work them out after a while and find out what else they got. They'll say, wow, this girl's only got looks. She ain't got nothing else to offer me but looks. You know what I'm saying? And a single man side of the game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she's not off the books for anybody. You know, there you go. Okay. Imagine you're broke at 75. Yeah. Well, I suppose it depends if you've had your life. If you've had your life, if you had your life, you had your life, Ben Doris. Listen, if I turn broke for the, I'm not going to be broke for the rest of my life. But if I'm broke for the rest of my life, I'll look back and I'll be happy. Not be happy. I'll look back and say to myself, I had a life, bro. I had a good life. I had a good life. You know, I still got my two children. I still got my, I still traveled 45 different countries. I still had 35 different cars. You know what I'm saying? I still went to Brazil on my YouTube channel. I still went to, I still been to Ukraine, with my YouTube streets. I'm still built something from these YouTube streets. I still built my whole apartment from these YouTube streets. You still built up my whole wardrobe and everything else was everything I've got. Everything I've got, everything you see right now in front of you is from YouTube. You understand? So sometimes you got to look back and say to yourself, well, hey, I had my life. You can't take it with you. No one wants to be broke at 75, but you're all right. But, there you go. Okay. When you are 55, you have had nearly 40 years of making money to make something of yourself. Isn't that long? Yeah, well, okay. Broken progress. There you go. Broken progress. There's one thing being broke. There's one thing being broken stuck. If you're broken stuck, if I was broken stuck, and if anybody in this chat was broken stuck and was in my position, I'll tell you the same thing. I'll be saying to you guys, go and get a bloody job. You're broken, you're stuck. I'm not stuck and broke. Just broke, work in progress towards bigger and greater things to come. So there's a difference, you know what I mean? I see you there. Again. Okay. Yeah, you're being funny. I could do that in Pattaya. I could do that in Pattaya. Not CEO, but I could walk into a management job in Pattaya. You're trying to be funny, but I could walk into management. Okay, you're trying to be funny, but do you think tomorrow I could walk into a job into Pattaya and say, okay, right, with my YouTube channel, with my influence of you of Pattaya and everything else I bring to the table, do you think I could get a management job tomorrow? If I want it, I wouldn't take it because I know it's a dead end job. For me, for some people, it's a big thing. For some people, they'll feel it big deal. Oh man, you got a management job. For me, it's no big deal. For me, it's like a dead end. It's like you're just wasting your energy. For the next 5 years, you'll be wasting your energy making someone else rich as a management job. It's a dead waste of time. You understand? Uh, you know, there you go. Okay. You know, J, whatever your name, Gay G. Oh, is that taking the mick out of someone's name? Let me put him on the ban list because he's taking the mick out of someone's name. Gay G. Yeah, let's take him on the ban list. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Gay G. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to be funny at someone's name. Yeah, he's trying to be funny. I just realized he's trying to be funny at someone's name. So there you go. There you go. Knowledge is power, bruv. Knowledge, experience, wisdom. You got to have balls at the same time, and you got to go for what you want out of life. When life throws things at you, you got to go for it. Most common regret is millionaires have their own deathbed is they wish wouldn't have worked so hard, would have enjoyed more life. Yeah, well, I agree. I agree with that. I agree. When I've lived my life, right? I've lived my life. I've enjoyed my life, but I'm going to live more life. But yeah, knowledge is wisdom. Knowledge is power. And, like I said, if you do want something out of life, and every decision that everybody makes in this world, you made it. You've got to stand up for that responsibility. Guys, And this is for everybody. If you go down to Pattaya and you fall in love with a walking street girl, and you got you caught up in your feelings, and this happens and that happens, you made the decisions. You got to man up to that. You have a YouTube channel like the Boss's channel. You can come and answer 101 questions of what you should do and what you should not do. You know what I mean? So you made them decisions. Live with it. You know what I mean? If you get rinsed, live with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, there you go. Okay. No point being the richest guy in the graveyard. Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's true. And you know what? You have to work. The thing is, the whole point of tonight, guys, I, I am, I'm the most boss. What says the person? Where everybody has to work. You're supposed to work. You see me, SMSOTG. You said last week, Barry, you worked hard, man. You worked hard this week, didn't you, Barry? I haven't worked so much this week because and you know what I was doing? I was doing back to back because we had a little bit of like I said, when people try to push me against the wall, I just go hard, you know what I mean? And I start doubling and tripling up my hustle. When you see me start doing 2, 3 live streams, you see me doing shorts, you see me doing this, you see me going off my other channel, you know that I'm under, I put it in. Yeah, but like I said, I said, I'm not an adversarial person not to work. I believe everybody should work, and you should work all the time. You don't work every day. I work every day. You don't have to work every day. I work every day, and as far as I'm concerned, what I do for work is what I'm doing right now. This is my work. This is my job. This is my career. This is my future. This is building. This is groundswell for my future. So when we are in Thailand, we are in Philippines, we are in these places, I've done the groundswell. You can't look back and say, I remember when Boss bust his ass every day on his YouTube streets, man. He worked hard. So when you see Pinkies coming left, right, and centre, we're on holiday, don't grudge that guy. That guy worked, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't grudge him because he worked. Because I always talk about working. You must work. You must work. Okay. Ladies like stability. They can be supported to the end. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Uh, okay. I work every day in general, so stop trying to be. Take a time out for foolishness. You're not listening. You're not listening. Homer simpleton. You're not listening. You know what I mean? Respect that the boss works more or less every day. You're trying to be funny about, oh, he took a day off here and he took a day off, more or less every day. You know what I mean? Boss totally respect for taking a hard question on the chin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, big up for that. You know what I'm saying? I work my ass off every day. You know what I'm saying? So these guys trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Boss, being an influencer, you should sell 4 businesses and the highest bidder and make businesses. You're crazy. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jay Smith, you had your day today. We're gonna get you another day, mate. You're off. You know what I mean? Big up, big up. You know what I mean? Yeah, big up Jay Smith. Yeah, yeah. Because you know what? It's because I'm a boss and I really do believe in what I'm doing. And I want to make it clear. And I don't even want to make it clear. I don't even need to explain myself to people. But sometimes, it can look like, yes, I do get it. If you're not indulging in my life, it can look like me, man. You're just sitting on YouTube channel looking for money and this and that. And it's totally not like that. It's totally not like some mission. It's a whole big mission what I'm on, and I'm on to get to that place. So, but yeah, it's all good. It's just banter and talk, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Banter and talk and chat, and you know what I mean, keeping the conversation going. But all I'm gonna say is that I'm far from a bum. I'm not a bum, bro. I'm far from a bum. I'm far from it, mate. I might just sit here and think I'm just sitting, but I'm not a bum, man. I really, really work hard. I tell you. I haven't researched that no diet, but I'm gonna work on it. Yes, sir. I'm gonna take a commercial break and I'm gonna come back at the club, Fillers Inc. Then we're gonna make a decision what we're gonna do. We had good banter. Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So we had a good conversation tonight at the club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know. Okay, there you go. There you go. Paul, I don't always agree with the boss, but I agree with him more than I disagree with him. Yeah, like I said, there you go. Barry, have you ever wondered why you get more hate than others else? Why this is? What's that kind of question is that? What kind of question are you asking tonight? Is that just a question you're asking? You want me to answer the question while you're asking? You want me to answer the question? People want to be you. They want your influence. They want to be the boss. They want to be the lyrics man. They want your clout. They want what you got. They want to be in your position. They will die to be in your position. Some people hate a person which is outspoken and doing what they want to do. People always get hated for that. You're doing what you want to do. You're outspoken and you put people in their place and you're not just quiet and just in a corner and just accept anything what comes to you. You tell it it's called jealousy, my man. Jealousy. That's what it's called. They want to actually be you. That's the only reason is. And another thing about it, I'm not politically incorrect where I'm just going to sit here and just take it. Some people will just take it and leave it. But me, I don't. I'll put you in your place and I'll just stick you on the ban list until you say it later, mate. Goodbye. So not you, but I'm just saying, for example. So when you are like that, when you're not politically correct and you're not, going to be taking shit from people and, you are bold and brave of what you're doing, people hate that. You're your own boss. You're your own man. You're doing your own thing. You don't crawl to no one. You don't go begging under no one else. You don't go someone else who's a big donor, doesn't like you, so you don't go begging and say, please, can you send me some donors, please? I need some money. Can you please give me something? No, you don't do that. You said, Barry, F you, Barry. I said, okay, F you too. You understand? When you're like that, people don't like that shit. People don't like that. Too confident. You're too bold. You're too bossy. You're too figgy. We want to try and bring you down. We want to try and destroy this guy. He's got too much going on. Let's try and destroy him. So you get hate. So the people hate what they can't conquer. That's what it is. People hate what they can't conquer. They can't conquer me, so they hate. So that's the answer to your question, bro. There you go. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You got all the answers right there. You got all the answers for you right there. There you go. So let's just move on from it. Right. So mm, there you go. There you go. But saying all that doesn't mean you concentrate on that. Guys, listen. The only thing you're supposed to be concentrating on is your mission. Keep great people around you like Jay Smith. Jay Smith and me, we just have fun. Jay Smith's a good banter. We had good fun today. Baron, London Cabby. We got great people around us. Keith Jenkins, this one, that one. SMS OTG, Larry the Realist. We got our 7 pillars around us. We got other guys who come down and support us. Crow, all these guys, Billy OG, Billy Blue, this one. We got all these different guys who come through. Handsome man. Concentrate on your cake and the people watch are wanting you to charity you for winning. Say, come on, B, I'll throw you a bone, I'll throw you some drinks, go on, have a drink, go on. I want you to win. Concentrate on that. Don't concentrate on people who want you to lose. Concentrate on people who want you to win. You got a team of you got an army of people. 50 people come down every night, want you to win, want to hear your knowledge and experience and everything else like that. Concentrate on that. Focus on that. Focus on your life. Focus on the way your life can go when you are traveling. What happens when we all get to the point where we got lots of money and we are traveling the planet, we turn on a live stream and we have girls here and there and we're having fun. Concentrate on that. Plus you're making money. So you've built a formula, you've done the groundswell, and now you can go away. You can travel somewhere like anywhere in the world, Thailand, Philippines, and you can put some girls and you can sit down and have fun and you're making money. Who can do that? Who does that? Concentrate on that. So you got a good thing. You got a great formula. You got a great business model. There's not many people would love to go on holiday and just burn off 4, 5, 6 grand. You know what I mean? And it's gone. That's it. There ain't got no formula to make money back. You can make your money back on YouTube. That's a formula right there. And on top of that, this is a business model you can take anywhere in the world and live and enjoy your YouTube streets. You know what I mean? You ain't got no job. You ain't got no one breathing down your neck. You've got your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, if you can have that kind of thing and you're worried about 5% or 5% or 10% of people that don't like you, hey, bro, that's what Bill Gates says. I didn't come in this business to people to like me. I come to do business. I don't care who likes me. This is business. You know what I'm saying? So, don't concentrate on them. They got a job. Haters got a job to do. You got a bigger job. You got to concentrate on the people who like you, who want to respect what you're doing and respect your hustle and respect your game and respect that you work really hard and say, boy, this guy here, boy, love him or hate him, but he puts in the hours, he's turning up, he's here for us, he's here for 3 hours. And boy, respect that. Respect for that. You know what I mean? Respect for that. And I have a team of people around which like the boss. They might not throw super chats, but they're like, "Hey, boss, how you doing? I ain't coming in the chat. Hey, how you doing, boss? How you keeping, man? You all right? You know what I mean? So why do I want to worry about a small percentage of people that hate me? I don't worry about it. Hate is gonna hate, boss. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So there you go. There you go. There you go. So I only look at the positive. I don't look at the negative. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Time the man in the building. Good to see you there. Yeah. Yeah. So, right. So, guys, we did our 3 hours into the live stream. Where time is up. My time is up. We had a good live stream today. Lots to talk about. Lots of bit banter. Lots of chit chat. Lots of Jay Smith kept the energy going for the whole 3 hours. You know what I mean? He kept it going. Some guys got my back up, but I didn't get angry about it. I didn't ban people. I just time people out. I try not to ban people too much. Unless you're coming through G-force hatred and. I don't want to have too much hatred in the chat. Banter's okay. Tonight, what we had today is fine. We had our banter, we had the opinion. I don't go around just banning people. I just, just keep it. But I just don't want too much. I don't want too much hate in the chat because, that breeds too much, and then next minute everybody becomes negative. So tonight was cool. Everybody had their opinion. I explained my opinion on what I'm doing with my life. I don't need. I'm not going to explain everything with my life, guys. Because this is YouTube streets, and if I do that, I'll be cutting myself short, shooting myself in the foot. I'm on a mission, guys, and we do 2-3 hours a day. We do 3 hours today. Life is good. We're pushing forward. We made some super chats. We made some money. Doesn't matter how much money you make. You made some money. It's a Tuesday. Yesterday we made money. Tomorrow is another day. You know what I mean? We make some more money, and you slowly build it up throughout the month, and you keep building. So you keep building, and we're on a mission. And the truth of the fact of the matter is that you got a business model. Business model. You can turn up for 3 hours a day, sit down on a chair, drop lyrics, drop knowledge, make some money, and that's what's important. And you have some great people around you, which is cool. Filter out the bad ones, keep the good ones. Great people. It's fun, entertainment, and that's what's important. That's a great business model for you. So I'm happy with my business model. Just gonna keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? Someone says good stream. Yes, without a doubt. It was a good stream. It was a good stream, without a doubt. You know what I mean? So everybody, okay. Yeah, we had a good stream. We had a good stream, and we had a good banter. And as I said, I hope you guys understand. I just want you guys to understand that. Listen, guys, I am not, and I don't need to explain it to people, but I want everybody to understand that I'm not sitting here bumming, waiting for money for bumming, just bumming around. I'm on a mission. My mission is something which is second to none. My current situation is not my final destination. Marry the Boss is signing off.